There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great Bear? There's nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know. But I have to get there.
I seem to recall a town somewhere up north, far. What was it called? That's it. Perseverance Mills.
It was like sparks everywhere and then fire. She fought like hell to try and get him out. We tried to stop her, but she ended up on the bus. Somehow, she was small enough to crawl through the crushed part.
Did you see the lights in the night sky? The aurora? Well, when that flared up, the radio came to life. Just lit up. Started spitting out noise, but it was all gibberish.
Hello? Is this the radio station at Perseverance Mills? Is there a doctor with you?
What's in the case?
What's in the case? What's in the box?
Don't worry, pilot. You'll be with her soon.
Alright, hang on. Hang on. Sorry, no music for us. No music for us. Bye, music. I can sing along for you if you like. We'll see if it mutes me if I sing along. Now the pale morning sings of forgotten things, tune for those who wish to overlook, like that they've been blindly deceived by those who preach and pray to teach. He falls short and the night explodes with laughter. Don't you come here and say I didn't warn you about the way your world could alter. I know how I tried, man did all still. You think ship's one way or another. I'm a goddamn coward, but then again so are you. And the lions roar, as me evading and hollering for you, and I never really knew what to do. Probably still get muted. Once in a while, I sing a song for you that would rise above the mountains and the stars and the sea. And if I wanted it to, it will lead you back to me. Alright, let's put the sound back up. If anybody wants to actually hear me sing that properly, I do have a clip of me singing it. I think it might just be Lion. Oh, it helps if I could type. Yeah, there you go. That's the very first time I ever played it on stream. Episode 3. It's a good coat. Should probably try and take the coat. Oh, crow. I know everything that happens in this episode, but I still find it intriguing. Oh, Astrid. It's okay, Astrid. We'll warm you up. think I ever noticed that before. Did you hear that? Maybe because I haven't played this episode with headphones on at the beginning, but you can hear like hospital machines beeping and a child coughing. And an oxygen machine. Having someone who works in health, I kind of recognize some of the sounds of the machines. Hey, Molly! Huh, I never noticed that before. So her kid kind of is playing into this beginning of this episode. I cosplayed as Molly for the summer cosplay contest last year.
Where am I?
And she speaks. You're in my house. Found you out in the snow a few days ago.
A few days?
Almost dead. You're half frozen and then feverish. Judging by those cuts, you've been dealing with more than just the bad weather.
I ran into some trouble on the other side of that tunnel.
By the looks of it, I'd say the trouble ran into you.
Where am I?
I told you. My house. You're still weak. Rest up and we'll talk more later.
No. I'll be okay.
Suit yourself. Then let's talk.
You said we're in your house. But how did I get here?
I was out hunting.
Hunting?
Came across you in the snow. Buried. You've been out there for hours, maybe even days. Nearly dead.
Thank you for finding me.
Name's Molly. And don't thank me. Thank the crow.
Crow?
Yeah, crow. Or maybe a raven. Damn bird wouldn't shut up. Led me straight to you. Almost like it was guiding.
They don't tend to shut up.
So, power's been out for a while.
Yep.
Think it'll come back?
Well, we're used to the power going on and off out here in Pleasant Valley, so we're usually prepared for it. Feels like you run this farm on generators for a better part of the year. Problem is, now the generators won't start. Or the cars, tractor, TV's dead, radio won't work. Basically, the only thing that works is the old landline and rotary phone.
How is that possible?
I guess because it's pre-electronics. The old party line from when this farm was originally put in, maybe 60, 70 years ago. I'm not exactly sure how or why it still works, but it does.
Well, that's great. Can you call for help? Find out what's going on out there?
There's nobody to call.
Nobody else lives around here?
Nobody who'd help if you asked for it.
Well, no one's here now.
Is this your kitchen?
By the time I got you here, there was no way I was carrying you upstairs.
So you set up a bed in here.
Power's out. This is the warmest room in the house. This cook stove is probably keeping us alive.
You carried me here?
Dragged more like, but yeah. You're pretty far gone.
I wonder where those cars were in the beginning. I wonder if the end of the road. Is that where the tunnel's supposed to be, at the end of the road where everything's collapsed? Yeah, that seems logical.
And then wandering.
It's quite far.
Like the world had no end.
Yeah. In the woods. In the dark. You can wander for days until you get so hopelessly lost. There's just no way to get back to where you were.
I was in a small town. Milton.
Other side of the mountains. Old town. Bad shape since the collapse. Haven't been there in ages. You must have wandered a ways for me to find you where I did. But you're not from there.
No. The
It's very quiet for me. Let me know if it's too quiet for you.
It's gone. People are gone. Most of them are. It was a fire and...
Whoa, it's okay. You're all right now. Don't get too worked up. You nearly died out there. That does funny things to people.
I was in a plane crash in the mountains. That's how I ended up in Milton. I got separated from a friend.
From a friend.
They were in the crash too?
Yes.
They make it out alive?
Well, there was a storm. Wolves. I got disoriented. We got separated. I couldn't see him.
Him. So you left him out there.
And then I ran into trouble. Wolves and worse.
Just gonna crank the game up a little bit. It's very quiet. I'll do it in the actual game menu, but for now I'll just do it there.
I'm sure he made it out fine.
Yeah? How are you so sure?
Nothing could break that stubborn skull.
Thought you were worried about it.
Yes. And there's something I need from the plane.
What is it?
Something important. I need to find him. I need to get it back. You haven't seen a man pass through here.
Nobody that sounds like your guy.
But you've seen a man.
It's been a few
Like I
men.
said, nobody that sounds like your guy. Freezer's empty. You're gonna need energy to heal, which means we need meat. I'll be heading out early to hunt.
Okay.
You should stay here. Rest up some more. You don't look too good.
Thank you. I will.
And it's not safe out there, so just stay in the house.
Right.
I mean it. Stay in the house.
She's off for hunting. Well, we met Molly. I do like her as a character. A lot of people don't. That's fine.
Ah, you're awake. Thought you were resting. Managed to bag a stag not far from the farm. This'll keep us fed for a bit.
I heard a kettle whistling.
I put it on for tea. So we can have tea and meat.
I must be starting to feel better because that actually sounds good.
It's amazing what hunger does to the mind. If you're feeling better, you can start answering some questions. Like, what the hell are you really doing out here?
It's a long story.
Well, power's been out for... I've lost track of how long. We got the cold, we got deadly blizzards, we got hungry wolves, we got some tea and meat. We aren't going anywhere. So to be honest, a bit of storytelling be a nice distraction right about now.
I'm a doctor. Dr. Astrid Greenwood.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Astrid.
Dr. Astrid.
Like a head colds and babies doctor?
More like lab coats and test tubes. A researcher.
Oh, okay, so not the useful kind.
I need to get to the town up north.
Someone who works in health but isn't a doctor? Yeah, I'm not useful either, apparently.
I don't get out much, but yeah, I've heard of it.
Okay. Well, there's some sick people there, and they need my help. And the thing I lost in the plane crash. The thing my friend might have. I need it if I'm gonna help those people.
The thing the stubborn guy you left in the plane crash might have?
Right.
Sorry, my mouse pad's all weird, so...
So what you're saying is the thing you need is on the other side of that collapsed tunnel in the mountains, in the place where you ran into trouble.
That's right.
You know what? You coming here? To Great Bear?
Yeah.
Not your best plan.
Well, no. Crashing.
So the
Never
people
could.
up north, in Perseverance Mills, why are they sick?
I'm not entirely sure. That's why I need to get there.
You must have some ideas, or why travel all this way?
I have some ideas. Yes.
But you aren't going to tell me what they are.
No. I'm not.
Nope. Gotta leave that mystery for episode 5.
Anything your friend in the plane crash has, the thing you need to help them? You aren't going to tell me what it is either, are you?
Right.
Nope.
Wow. You are a lady with a lot of secrets.
So, when you came in, I heard you locking a padlock. Same thing when you went out. Am I locked in here?
It's better for you to stay indoors.
Why?
Lots of wolves out there. And it's cold. You aren't strong enough to go out there yet. Trust me, it's for your own safety.
I appreciate everything you've done to help.
What is that on the end of the
I'd like to
bench
leave.
there?
I have to find my friend and get on with my work.
When you're stronger.
So, I'm trapped in here.
Like I said, it's for your own good.
So, is your husband around?
Husband.
It seems like more than one adult lives here. I assumed, husband.
Assumptions can be dangerous. You're a doctor, you should know that.
Oh, it's the back of the chair.
Into a
It's not normally a chair
You
there.
should just mind your own business.
Good old story mode, putting random furniture in.
back.
I need space. Need to think.
I'm sorry.
Where's your bow?
Stay out of my shit.
Looks like I'm not the only one with secrets.
Yeah, this armchair's not usually there. Little addition for story mode. I can't actually loot the house.
This place.
Oh, I can. I can't look all the food. Take the food though, I can only take a few things. Right, can I make water? No. The game doesn't want me to do that yet. Yeah, I know about the journal, thank you. Yeah, I can't really do anything. Looking for the clues.
Looks like maybe the barrel exploded.
I need that vase later. I remember when I first came from survival mode into episode 3 and was like, what's with the red vase? That's not usually there. I'm so used to looting particular spots in this house that it's weird not being able to do anything. Ah!
That looks like Molly from a while ago.
He looks like he's in a prison outfit even then. I don't think he is. I think it's just a coincidence, but it does look a bit like it. If you are completely new to the story, I'll try not to be too spoilery, but yeah. This is like my 3rd or 4th time playing it through, so. Hey, Druid, how you doing? Nice to see you. Well, lets me touch the table, so that's fun. We haven't missed anything. I've literally just finished talking to Molly. And now I'm looking around her house. And the game won't let me do anything anyway, so. We're just looking around. Oh, here we go. Poor woman with a sprained ankle going down the stairs. Nice. I'm okay. I'm really tired, but I'm pretty good.
Thought you answered.
Molly?
Yeah, it's me. Listen up, doctor.
Doctor.
They have me surrounded. They're smart sons of bitches.
Who has you surrounded? Are you in trouble?
Not who. What? It's those damn wolves. They've
but wolves don't usually bother people.
Shit,
Where have
lady,
you been?
pay attention.
Surely she had that in Milton, though. She should know that.
What can I do?
I need you to bring me something from the house.
Okay, but you locked me in here, remember?
Flower vase. Key to the basement's under it. Look for the gun locker. Grab the rifle rounds. Take the old revolver for protection. Might not stop a wolf, but it'll slow one down. Follow the blizzard line from the house to the barn. Get here quick and we'll figure it out. Hurry!
Okay, I'm on my way.
Go straight to the gun locker. Stay out of everything else, got it?
I'm gonna need a bandage first, which I know where I'm gonna get that, but still. Let's hobble our way to the vase. Here's all my clothes. Here's the game very helpfully giving you some stuff. And finally,
This'll come in handy.
letting you loot. Alright, well.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, there's Mr. Molly. Just gonna hang out and break down crates. She's not in that much of a hurry, right? Well, there's that blizzard.
Might as well bring this along.
No shit, Astrid.
Wolves. Or worse.
Nice I've had some light, but it's okay. Here's the matches that I was looking for. Don't know why I'm bringing scrap with me, but hey. Osage container. Sewing kit and cloth, nice. We can repair stuff when we get to the little barn.
This stuff come in handy.
Hi, Frodo. Is there a lantern on the shelf? It's really bright with these lights and very dark in the game. Unless you mean a different shelf. Ah, thank you. Perfect. Oh, the gun's loaded. That's very handy. Alright. The loading screens are so fast in Wintermute on PC, it's bananas. I'm ready to shoot you, wolfies. Pew pew. I remember the wolves being right by the barn. You know, defying the fact that... I did shoot twice there, actually. But it didn't sound the first time. Defying the fact that wolves are never out during a blizzard. Unless the blizzard has just begun. And you're already outside. Also annoying is that there's a wolf in here. But you can't harvest it. It's bullshit. I can, however, take the arrows. Molly, Molly, Molly.
Hello?
That you?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Who else is gonna be here, Molly?
Look, sorry I bailed on you, but I
Sorry. Sorry, I bailed on you.
Broke into the barn. And as luck would have it, I'd left my bow in here last summer, completely forgot. Anyways, took care of that son of a bitch.
Molly,
Son of a
I was
bitch.
in your basement.
Right. So?
I found the body.
Shit.
Molly, who was it?
It's none of your business. I told you to stay out of my shit.
You sent me down there, lady. You're pretty silly if you don't think I'm gonna find it.
For a town meeting of some kind. Looks like
Bingo!
it's not too far from here.
Let's go play some bingo.
If he passed through, he might have ended up there.
I don't actually know what day of the week it is, but I'm sure we can play some bingo. Right, I wanted to see if this... Oh, it's broken. I was gonna say I want to see if that lantern's better than mine, but it's broken. The wizards just begin to blow. I should be able to harvest this wolf. It's dumb that I can't. Hello, bedroll. Hello, firewood. I am cold in here. I doubt on story mode they've put anything up in the loft, but let's just have a quick look. In case they have. Wee. Oh yeah, if I had a slot free on Wintermute, you auto wear clothing. But yeah, I will be checking that in a second. Because I did wonder if I'd put them on automatically or not. That hole's not normally there. Can you climb up here in story mode? I don't think so. Pretty sure that hole's not normally there. Whee! Alright, well, let's check. Yeah, it looks like I put on everything automatically, but... yeah. Good old story mode. Find Thompson's Crossing. I never read these, but I was like, well, they're all lit. Game's trying to teach me shit because it doesn't think I've played it before. Cool, cool. Alright, well I am cold, but... how cold? Barely cold. If it's a blizzard, is it still a blizzard? I'm assuming so. Yeah. Sure, why not? Man, it's been a couple of weeks since I played. It's nice to be back in the long dark. But warming up in here? Yeah, slowly. I've been in here all day working, and then I went out and had dinner. And was gone from the room for maybe just under 2 hours. And the room has plummeted in temperature. Which is always fun. Can I do things like make teas? Oh, I can. Okay. The game's not, like, limiting me or anything. Alright, well, can I repair her jacket? Okay. Socks? Nope. Okay. Can't remember if Wintermute has bears. I don't actually think it does. I think episode 3 might. But episodes 1 and 2, apart from the old bear, they don't seem to, I should have water. Do I not have water? I have half a litre. Yeah, I probably should make water. Oh, there's a hatchet right there. I'm an idiot. This torch sucks anyway. Let's take this. I don't know why I thought I already had water. Yeah, let's do the full 2 litres. We just need a bit more fire. Kind of hoping for like a little bit more reclaimed. I don't really want to chop down a whole thing for it. Plank. Well, planks very much. Perfect. Yeah, sweet. I might as well rest. I mean, it's story mode. I can sleep as long as I like. It's the magic of it. Okay. 32, 55. Perfect. We can get to Thompson's before it's dark. Doesn't sound wild out there, but I don't know. Could be anything. Like, if you look at the preview, it doesn't really tell you much. Unclaimed wood! I love the loading screens in Wintermute, and I wish we had the load. Ah! Hello? You're very sassy. Hello? What's up with you? What are you doing over there? Hello? Come on. What you doing? Jerk face? I remember never finding enough bullets to deal with all the frickin' timbies in this episode, so I'm not really looking forward to them. Well, don't run this way. Unless you're the bleeding one. I don't want anything to do with you. Probably like sit in a more relaxed position. All the wolf-wolves, yeah. I don't really remember having to deal with any bear, but I don't know if that's the case or not. I can't remember. I'll just assume that there are bears and hope that I don't run into them. Oh, extra dialogue. Lucky me. Visors are probably completely unnecessary in story mode. I imagine, yes, they absolutely are. I don't know why I'm checking them at all. Wolves and bears and moose and oh my. And lots of dead men to find. Well, the game wants me to find. Hopefully not too much terrible Pleasant Valley weather. Hello, dead prison guard.
Prison guard. Oh shit.
Why can't I have that knife? I love how that's the first thing I think of. To Officer Gray from Regional Deputy Commissioner Stevens, re Blackrock transfer. Have we arranged additional officers for the upcoming inmate transfer? Roads and conditions are never good on Great Bear, and this year I'm hearing they are even worse than usual. Let's make sure we have enough help, where and when we need it. As you know, this bunch won't make it easy on us. Regards, R. Stevens, Deputy Commissioner. Can I have your knife, please? I know it was used to stab you, but why can't I have it? Search the surrounding area. Okay. How about I follow the blood trail to this little house over here? I think that's what you want me to do, game. Is that... Can I enter... Oh! It's just the scrub. I was going to say, I thought it was letting me interact with the piece of cloth. I think I'm essentially playing like modified Voyager, but I'm still going to use like non-Voyager techniques to live. Hello, dead dude. Just going to get these first, if that's okay. Yeah, I know too. I know, Frodo. Maybe it's where they put all the worst of the worst because they're separated from the general population. Hey, dead dude. I'm soaking right through this paper. All that's left to me, those cowards. Like something jump up and bit me. What's wrong to follow Mathis? No leader. Don't trust him. Won't lead you home. The surrounding area around us. Funny that. Kind of how it works. My mouse seems too sensitive. I'm just going to dial it down a little bit. Oh, is that up or down? Oh, that's way too slow. That's a bit... Yep.
I think I can use that.
Now I feel like I'm on a controller. It's way too slow. It's kind of a nice compromise, I think. Okay, anything in here? Alright. Keep going. Or the weather gets bad. Politicians aren't very smart. Some of them have been saying some stupid shit in New Zealand this week. I'll tell you that. I take it everyone has read the dev diary. Very exciting stuff. Looking forward to the recipes and everything. Little ptarmigan pie. The 70s. Yeah, well, I don't think politicians have gotten any smarter. No. The survivors who survived. Wow. That's top quality journalism right there. Wolf CC na butt love. Stupid damn wolves. Oh, the bus. Oh, from the bus crash. Oh, wow, really? Yay, Wintermute music. Woohoo! I know this isn't where I'm supposed to be going, but can't not go to the barn. I can't remember if the game sends you here or not. Whether it's gonna send me back here later anyway. Don't disrupt my pretty music. Didn't you hear the pretty music? Doesn't it play in your brain too? Jerk face. I got him. Oh no, that's the... yeah. Wow, look at them all run. Jeez. Good lord. Too many wolves. And they're gonna reset real quick too. Oh, you can see the fire even in the foggy sort of snow. Hello. Come on then. Go bleed somewhere else. I don't want to deal with you. Yeah, you're getting a bit cold, Astrid. You'll be okay. Hi, Amanda. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for following Ghost 7774 or 7774 or 7774 or any combination of the above. Welcome in. I always wonder if people pick numbers in their usernames by like important dates, or whether they're just like, I like those numbers, or whether they just let Twitch choose for them. So yeah, the new fishing, the fact that you can just make your own fishing hole is very cool. A barn. Oh, hello, Bo. Nice. Arrowhead. Okay. Okay, Long Dark. That's very cool of you, game. Seeing I'm warm, I might just oh, let me turn off my Sims thing. Hang on. That shouldn't be coming up. Timer. And the XCOM one is still on too. Oh, Gemma! You hate your work? Are they not letting you go? I know you were trying to get your notice changed. I'm assuming that's what's happened. And they suck. If that's the case. I wonder if this tiny slither of torch can start a fire. Let's find out. My work was very stressful today, so I kind of can commiserate with you a little bit.
Come on, little fire. Well, that didn't work.
3.5 days to go. Well, that's promising. Oh my god. They're trying to make you do... Yeah. They're trying to get every little last bit out of you, huh? That's very exciting, though, that you're finishing up.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, don't go to meetings. No. You're done with meetings.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. I still don't have enough, like, rose hips. Okay, that's all good. Keep it nice and toasty in here. I'll get all this coal. The game is, like, throwing coal at me. It's very nice. I'll do some inventory management shortly. Let's look upstairs. Hello, food.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Wow. Hi, Bob. Nice to see you. More arrows. Oh, shafts. Okay, cool. You're also hungry. I didn't eat lunch today because I'm an idiot. I had like a breakfast, almost like a late breakfast at like just like 11:45 or something. And I was like, oh, I'll just have lunch in like an hour and have a late lunch. And then I didn't. So the time we got to dinner, I was just like, I'm gonna eat your arm off. Oh my god, feed me. I ate my dinner in record time. You may. Go for it, Amanda. Yeah, I haven't been, yeah, I could make an arrow. At least one arrow. It's over here, wasn't it? But I hope you're good, Burb. Oh, Burb, did you see I did the thing? This thing. Everything tastes good out of an Excel themed mug. Okay. Alright, let's just run this fire for a while. Yeah. I had to buy it, I couldn't resist. I don't think I've picked up any feathers, that's the thing. Yeah, I haven't got any feathers. That's okay. We can spend the night here. Let's try and do the thing that Dunn does where he jumps on top of the fire barrel. I don't think I've done it. I've fallen between the thingies before, but not jumped on top of the fire barrel. Ah, that amuses me. Right. Even if the fire goes out, I'm warm enough in the sleeping bag in here anyway. So, it was tiny on your phone. Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Right, drink. We can sleep as long as we like to, which is... Oh, it's the best thing about story mode. Yeah, I'm not going to use it in work meetings or take it to the office because I think it may not go down that well, but home. Oh, yeah. My mug collection is growing. I've obviously got my DH Dunn one. I'm going to order one of my mugs because I feel like sorry, that was my keyboard. I feel like I should own one of my mugs. I don't know which one to get. Probably not the one of my face. Probably the other one. The pile of teas. I had to think for a second what my other mug was. It's like, what did I make? Again, I made the face palm. And then I made, oh yeah, pile of teas. Pile of teas. Everybody look at my pile of teas. So what I'll do is I'll leave these tools here, because I'll come back through here if I want to make an arrow. But it means I can use the bow now, which is nice. Excuse me. I've got the burps. I'm drinking too much soda, probably. I can't see. Yeah. Right, let's sort out our shit. Oh, that crisp crackle noise. It's always good. That's fine. I got spare socks. They're actually better than one of the pairs of socks I have. So let's get rid of this pair. Crappy food. 2 liters of water. Let's leave the broken one behind. You behind. Tools behind. One of the flares behind. Leave that one behind. I did not check the back of the ute. I will do that. Ute. Oh, there's another bedroll. Nice. So sorry, Amanda, you did ask me the question, and you did I got distracted. Do you think you need to have any green scene or just show you in your bed? Oh, for like streaming? Yeah, I have a green screen and I don't use it because it's shiny, and I find that it doesn't, with stream lights, you need to get a green. If you use a green screen, it has to be matte. It has to have not got any shine to it whatsoever, because if it's got any shine to it, you'll kind of see it come in and out. There'll be little weird patchy bits. I didn't find it worked very effectively. And then luckily I got this opportunity to move my streaming setup to this little corner back here. So yeah, I think it's probably, I mean, it just depends. Like, I don't think people mind. Like, I've seen quite a lot of streamers have like their bed behind them and stuff. But if it bothers you, like, it's up to what you prefer. If you really don't like it, then yeah, I mean, feel free to use a green screen. A lot of people do no camera at all, though. You could just do no camera. But yeah. Hey Lev, good morning to you. Why have I got sprain risk still? Oh, okay. Do I need to eat? No, kind of, but not really. Crunch, crunch. Let's reload this. I don't think there'll be bullet making in my future. And then let's switch to the bow. I've got 3 arrows. Oh! I did not see a backpack in the ute. Aha! Totally missed it. Not really. Her stuff's better. Might rip it. Rip it. Hi, troop! Fellow Molly bewarers. I don't ever feel that Molly's a risk to Astrid. But yes, I will defend Molly like every day. I think Molly's had a really, as my husband would say, a very tough paper round. She's had a very tough life. And 95%, oh my gosh. And things have sucked really badly for Molly. And yeah, she wasn't going to be treated like shit anymore. So she decided she'd take out, well, I'm not going to tell you guys. If you haven't seen this episode, she's a risk to men, yeah. But yeah, she'll take out the man who mistreated her and the... Yay, complete! Thanks, Liv! And anybody who he was friends with. It's kind of how I saw it. I didn't actually think in any way, like after she'd met Astrid, I think if she'd run into Will, she wouldn't be a risk to Will. Will's not in an orange jumpsuit, and I think that's mainly what she's paying attention to. Let's have a quick look. Everything's raised except whiteout. Wow. Okay, cool. So I do have a couple of long streams coming up in July. So I'll be doing the bad cable TV thing when I stream in July. probably actually as part of my next sort of follower celebration stream or whatever, if I can do that in July. Kind of heading towards 750 as being the next time I do a celebration stream. And I do think that that will probably happen in July. By the end of July. But I'm going to do, yeah, Bad Cable TV and Untitled Goose Game will be in a couple of weeks, actually. I'll do that on a Thursday night. Thursdays is kind of when I've been playing a couple of random things. But yeah, this should be fun. Whiteout will just, yeah, be put in the schedule at some point. That was definitely wolf meat. It was deer meat. She said she killed a deer right outside. We didn't eat it, so it's either way it's fine. Oh my god, this wind is killing me. So slow. Try going like the other, yeah, this direction. Maybe that could be my next emote. Me going, Add it to the face palm. Yeah, Astrid, look, do you see that big black tufts of smoke over there? That's where you're going. And there'll be a hot infinity fire. Troop! Oh, my friend. That is so kind of you, giving a sub to Frodo. Thank you. It's meat. Thank you.
Smoke. Maybe that community hall from the flyer.
Wow, powers of deduction. I don't think you can get buttworms on this difficulty. I'm on capable, so like medium, regular difficulty, and I don't think it's a thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's, I think, Lev, that's supposed to be how it works, but it still makes no sense to eat like 0% quality sardines in a can and not get sick. But yeah, I do understand that's kind of what they were going for. But yeah, even if you boiled 0% sardines in a can, I think you'd probably still be in trouble. I know, Burb. I was so pleased today that Dunn stopped his stream just to talk it through, because I was like, read me the Dev Diary. I don't have time to go look at this and watch you and do all the work that I have to do today. So I was like, yay. Well, there aren't any major side quests apart from Forest Talkers to do it this early. There's the convicts, Forest Talkers, so I can just trigger the main story and then carry on. I've completed the this episode 2 or 3 times and I've always just done it this way, so I don't think it'll be a problem. Do you usually do them before you enter the bingo hall? Huh. I suppose I could, but... Hi Goofy Cur, welcome in. We'll sped up a little bit, so that's good. I don't usually come into town from this way. This is fun. Yeah, I like to unlock everything too, and then as I walk around the map. Ah, true. Huh. Did you live? Okay. I thought you hated, like, well, episode 4 in particular, but I thought you weren't a huge fan of Wintermute. I did not know that about the Timbies. Oh, Gemma, that sucks. I hate being hot. Okay, well I can do some of the mission stuff then. So I need to go all the way over here for the convict stuff. I think that's all I can do at the moment. But I mean, I should go inside somewhere to warm up, so let's go in here. Oh good, Burb, you got your AC. Yay! And hopefully your blackout curtains soon will help too. I can't imagine being hot right now. I'm so freaking cold. And my coziest jumper with the heater blasting. It's now 21 in here. Should normally around, it's 21.8. It's normally around 22. I would turn the heating off, but I'm just gonna leave it for a little bit longer. I'll wait till my face gets hot.
This'll come in handy.
Yes, Druid is absolutely correct. You gotta look after yourself. Yeah, Burb, it's a really different kind of heat, and people do make fun of people in the UK complaining that it's so hot. Hi, Maisie. But it's a country not built to be hot.
I'm not sure I can carry
And climate change has made England, well, the UK in general, hotter. And it's not built for it. It doesn't have appropriate air conditioning. It has insulation and double glazing on all its properties to keep out the cold. So if you get any heat in your house, it traps it. Yeah, nothing's designed for it. And I used to like get teased all the time by my friends back here or in Australia or the States, being like, oh, well, you know, it's not as hot as over here. Well, sure, but you guys have got air conditioning. You guys are kind of prepared to be warm 3 months of the year. The UK is not. Yeah, Goofy Cur. Yeah, I think I played, the first thing I did with TLD was played a little bit in survival mode. 2017 is when I started, and then I played episode 1, and then I played survival mode for ages, and then episode 2, and then I played the Redux versions of both episodes. Ah, Burb, she's lying outside. Yeah. Maisie used to lie outside a lot. They do like those cool, she likes her cool, like the gel mats. Yeah, uncomfortable, yeah. And you can't really like shave her down like you can mine. So I've got a poodle mix. Yeah, as I was just saying, Lev, that climate change has affected, very much affected how the UK is now.
this stuff will come in
Oh
handy.
good, yeah, those gel mats are great. I think actually Maisie quite likes it in winter too, because it warms up with her body heat. It's a nice little warm pad. She has to want to get on it to start with though, which is a bit cool to get on it, but... Soda! Right, I'm going to do a whole pile of clothing repairs. And probably be here for a while.
I think I can use this.
Because yeah, I'm definitely going to try and do as much as I can with with no timbies. F timbies. We no longer desire warm beer. 84. I mean, they're very similar, aren't they? Her sweater and the... let's put this on. Repair it. I guess his jacket is pretty warm. We can put this on there. This is 30% and this is... Oh, they're both 30% waterproofing, so yeah. Rip apart the sports socks because they suck. I need to get rid of that Untitled Goose. There we go. Okay. I always repair from this menu because you can sort by quality and then you repair from worst to least to best. But yeah. You live in Jamaica. Wow, yeah, I bet. Concrete boxes. Plus an arm and like to run the AC for a long time. Ah, yeah, I bet. My heating, the main heating in our living area costs a lot to run. Like our winter gas bills in particular, because it's this big gas heater. They're extremely expensive. So we're going to get a heat pump installed this winter because the government, well, not the government, but our bank does a loan for people who want to do things like that to make their house more energy efficient at 1% interest, which, I mean, it's pretty good. So we're going to add that onto our mortgage this winter and get ourselves a proper heat pump, which costs cents per hour to run. Way a fraction of what we currently pay in heating bills. And I really want to see what our bills look like for the rest of the winter. Astrid's jeans. They look way more like legit jeans now. They've definitely made some sort of adjustment to that. I don't remember New Zealand. I don't remember the UK being as humid as New Zealand. And New Zealand is not as humid as Asia. So somewhere in between. But I don't, I live in a humidish area. I don't live anywhere in the windy part of Wellington. I live, yeah. Yeah, we have a heater that's it's like got an electric fan. It's this massive floor to ceiling thing called a Vulcan. And it's basically got a gas powering it. It's got an electric fan built into the bottom of it, but it's gas that's doing the heating, and then the fan pumps it out. And it's astronomical. Like, it's our bill's more than double in the wintertime just by running that. People in Hong Kong have huskies? That's bananas. Alright, so where am I actually going? What's this again? Oh, okay. I don't remember, like... I remember finding more dead bodies, so, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, interesting. Probably just do torches, actually. Only got a couple. So where am I actually? I'm going up and over there. Okay. Cool. Oh, I love that you did a DNA test for June. Arizona's a dry heat, I hear. There's places in Australia that are a dry heat. I think they get extremely hot, but it's not as bad. I just find any kind of like blaring heat on my skin very, very irritating. I lose all patience whatsoever when I'm hot. I just can't cope with it. I have extremely dry skin, so that's another good point to remember. Oh, I'm cold. Maybe I should get a blanket over my legs. I'm also exhausted. It's part of the reason why I'm probably not going to stream as long tonight. I'm just really tired after travelling home last night from Auckland. I'm sleepy. 18 braids. You're moving to Spain. You're tired at instant TLD. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, the heat's very good for like asthma, for if you have like psoriasis. There's lots of good, like the heat's very good for a lot of things. My grandfather used to go to Australia for 2 months of the year to Queensland, where it's quite humid, quite warm. It was really good for his breathing. So that's one of the reasons why he always went there. But I'd prefer to be colder than hotter, so I can always put more layers on. But I can't stand being sticky. I like going on vacation when it's hot, though. I like going somewhere where I can jump into a swimming pool. That's fine with me. Don't like being sticky. I get very agitated, and I have hair like a frickin' curtain. Like, it's so thick and heavy that every summer I used to cut my hair to like my jawline, like way shorter than my shortest sections, to try and keep the hot air off my neck, the heaviness of it off my neck. Now I keep it kind of in between in the summer, so I can like either braid it or put a ponytail up so the hair is off my neck. I find a braid very effective because it's so thick. If I put it in one braid, it kind of sticks out and off my neck. A bun is good too, but a bun does fall down eventually for me, or I get a headache because it's so heavy and thick. It's painful. Moldy crackers. Moldy crackers. Yeah, I'd rather bundle up. And we have a dog. So at night she's very cuddly, and if she's cold she'll cuddle right up to you in bed. And I have a very, very warm husband. My husband runs hot. Should we say that? So throughout the year he is like a hot water bottle. Whereas I run cold because I have a broken thyroid. So let's just over here. So I'm though I'm medicated well now, so I'm actually quite warm. My hands are always warm. But I do feel the cold a bit more than those who have functional thyroids. So yeah. You never learn how to braid, Burb? Even like the basic, just a basic braid? I just do a basic 3-strand braid. I don't do anything very exciting. Yeah, pack of doggies. I do know how to French braid my own hair, but I get really sore arms. So I kind of want to give up halfway through. Though since I've been doing the layer, since I did the layer, this bottom half is much thinner now. Oh, it's so good. Feels really nice when I braid my hair. It's just like, oh, the end of my braid is not this big chunky mess. It's a lot thinner than it used to be. It's brilliant. Your hands are always freezing. Oh. I did not dye my hair again. I did buy the dye. I put like a shampoo through it, which is supposed to pick up the red highlights, but the filter I put on the camera to make things pop makes this look really, really dark red, where my hair is actually very browny, orangey copper. I think it's just the camera, the filter that is on the camera to make the neon lights work and to make me not look quite so pink in the skin. I don't really do a lot, to be honest. But yeah, I have just bought hair dye to try and redo my hair. But yes, if I ever stream during the daytime, you'll be able to see what my hair actually looks like. Though I do post pictures enough that you guys probably have got a better idea of what my actual hair color is. What am I actually looking for here? More survivors. See if you can find them in the mountains. Okay. Yeah, the contrast of the blue makes it. It's just, it looks very dark red when my hair is actually it's very copper. It's very browny copper. I had a lot of built up hair dyes made it a variety of colors. Is it this dude? Color looks nice. Cool. Thanks. Hey dude. Have you been arrowed?
So brutal.
Yeah. Well, it's a whole new world, Astrid. That's 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 3 out of 3. Should probably reset my counts before someone tells me that's a song. Oh, have you seen that I've got the 1 year badge? Anyone else got one? Big avatar. Oh, you've got your gift sub badge. Oh, you got a first badge. Nice. I've got the 1 year actual Koru badge now. Something out there hunting us. Didn't see him coming. Thought we lost the hacks down low by the road. Eyes open, fellas, or we'll never get out of here. Bad Molly. Naughty Molly. Alright. Well, that's one of them. And the other one is just straight. Yeah. This way. Naughty Molly. I love how I've blocked out finding these random dudes in the snow. Oh, woo! 11 months, 12 days, 5 hours, jeez. Good music. Current mission. Trauma. Jeez. Oh, I just said 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I was just being silly. Meatloaf reference. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it is helpful if you don't know the map to do Wintermute first, because it does show you where you are and where things are, and I find I rely on it a little bit in Wintermute. I'm just like, where am I going now? Okay, that way? Cool. Lots of cello in episode 3, yes. They'll be in bowls, yeah. That'd be good. I did notice in that picture at the top of the dev diary that it's actually a bag of flour, because I was thinking, oh, we're going to be making acorn flour or something to do the pancakes. But no, there's an actual bag of flour and like a bottle of oil, a bunch of things. So there must be a whole lot of new food items. I haven't looked at it myself, to be honest. I've only looked at it on Done Stream today, so... Yeah. Yeah, I've been playing so long that I kind of know my way around completely, but It's very confusing if you don't know the maps. Whether I should go to Pensive Pond or not. Probably shouldn't. I probably should, because I'm going to do the fishing side quest anyway. I should probably press on, seeing it's going to be nighttime soon. Am I going towards... Is it sending me kind of towards Signal Hill? Because there's Signal Hill up there, right? Okay. Follow chalice, like it's just a chalice walking along behind me. That was my only torch. Ninja cellist. Alright, where are you, dude? Up the hill, somewhere. Right, auto walk, don't die. Top up my beverage. Beverage. Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah, if you don't know, yeah. I actually hit that by accident that time because I was trying to stop auto walking, but it did the trick. We'll just do this instead. Pleasant Valley is big and the weather sucks. So I usually try and get out of Pleasant Valley ASAP, but I reckon I know where this guy's going to be. I think he's going to be... I think he's at Burned Ridge Cave. No, it's not called that here. It's called Hilltop Cave. What is it called? Burned Ridge Cave is the one up by the plane. Is this just called Hilltop Cave? I think it's just called Hilltop Cave. Yeah, imagine stalked by Chalice. Make the bread reference. Hilltop, yeah, that sounds right. Oh. Yeah, okay, well the bear are definitely in this episode. And he's going up the hill. Where are you going, dude? Looks like a bear cub the way he's moving. Huh. Cracker spawn. A reliable cracker. Oh, for boxes of crackers. My brain went to Christmas crackers and I was like, why would TLD have Christmas crackers? The bread recipe, yeah. Well, it showed like Lily's pancakes, which is interesting. Ah, yeah, Voyager's great. I do like Voyager. He's not... Yeah, he's definitely up. He's definitely up here. He might actually just be right next to the deer blind. I don't really want to deal with the bear, so I'm just going to avoid him for now. So we'll get the flare gun later and then that'll be helpful. Yeah. I'm just wondering why they called it Lily's Pancakes if it's not. They said you have to find some of the recipes. So I'm wondering if they give you that as kind of like one of the base recipes. Yeah, Lilith, yeah, Lilith Barker. I can't go to Mystery Lake, I take it, so that'll probably be closed in, won't it? Weird. Yeah. Well, you got bigger problems than how cold it is right now, Esther. There's a frickin' bear. Shh. Stupid deer making noise, freaking me out. Bag of flour. I reckon it'll just be inside houses in the cabinet, because if you flee your house, are you gonna grab the flour? I don't think I would. But thinking about it, having flour with you would be extremely useful. You could make very basic things to keep you, like a very basic bread, to keep you you going, like an unleavened bread. There's like 3 ingredient bread you can make. Salty dough. Well, it could be in a locker or a chest. think he's well gone, but you know, I'm being paranoid. I'm gonna be spending the night in a cave, so let's go up to the cave. TLD dumplings, yeah, I love dumplings. Yeah, yeah. I think because the earthquakes happened way before the island was unstable way before the geomagnetic storm hit. It was the earthquakes first. So, oh, there he is over there. So, everybody fled with the earthquakes. You know, it wasn't, they didn't flee from the wolves going crazy immediately. Finding lots of arrows is great. You're being fed. Oh, that's okay. I totally get it. Combat cache directions. Use the stuff to push on up and out of this place. No end to these hills, but we got no other way. That thing is still out there. That thing? You mean Molly? Oh, hello. Thanks for the rabbit. Rabbits. Plinkety, plinkety, plink. If anybody knows Tori Amos songs. Yeah, this is our bed for the night. So Molly is the lady in the beginning who rescued you in the snow. And you, she then runs out of the house, and then she phones you and she says, come help me. You need to get the gun and the bullets from down in my basement and come find me. And you go down in the basement and you find a dead man. So that's all we know so far. But she's out there somewhere. The American accent, even though in the Canada, I genuinely could not do a Canadian. Like I can do an American, and if I guess I said sorry and a boat, it would maybe be Canadian, but yeah, I don't really differentiate between those accents very much. Eh? How's things, eh? You good? Nice to see you, eh?
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer. It's been so long since I've had to use an American accent. Oh my god. I'm extremely rusty, and probably would just base it on whatever I'd heard. The last accent I heard was, it's about time I spoke, and I'm going Scottish now. It's about time I spoke Canadian, eh? Right. It's going to be so funny, Gemma, when I go back. All of my Scottish friends are going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with your voice? Because my accent when I lived in Scotland was proper mixed Scottish accent, especially by the time I left. I sounded very much like I was had lived there a very long time, which I did. 8 years is a very long time. By the time I left, it was more than a quarter of my life. Then I've been back here so long that my accent is full Kiwi, but I still say certain things not like Kiwis do. I still pronounce my E's slightly differently to Kiwis. Few region about the Great Lake and yeah, sorry, yeah, in Minnesota, don't you know? Still going to the zoo? Yeah, sure. If you want to come across to Edinburgh and come to the zoo, let's do it. I'm going to take the kids to the zoo for sure, so we'll probably go at least twice. We are going to be staying not very far from the zoo because that's where my mother-in-law lives. So, it won't be an issue, I'm sure, to take them at least twice. Thomas and Ewan can hang out. Right, I'm going to have to turn my heating off now. I'm getting officially too warm, so 1 second. I got my star jeans on. Star jeans. And the rain probably, yes. That's probably accurate. And a very, very big jumper. Okay. Well, this will keep us alive. It's so quiet in here without that fan on. I think it's been quite well blocked out for you guys, though, luckily. First school trip to the wildlife centre. Cute. People think you sound Irish, Goofy. That's funny. Alright, it's officially daylight. Oh, woo! So have I done the only side quest that I had? No, the Forest Talkers. I don't frickin' remember where the Forest Talkers stuff is. Find collectibles. I don't remember what any of this shit is. And I used the, I used a guide last time I did the side quests in this episode because I was like, I don't care. I'm not gonna be precious about it. So I may have to pull that up again. Okay. All the yellow bits are gone. Episode 3. Oh, that's right. It's Crossroads Elegy. They really go over the top with the naming of some shit. When they brought out, I'm sorry, but when they brought out the new region, Forsaken Airfield, the names of the places in that region. Like, honestly, I think they were taking the piss a little bit. Yeah, I will look at the notes too, but I just thought I'd pull it up to have it. But like the region, it's got the stupidest names. Justy's Hovel. Also, why is it Forsaken? Very good point. Archie's Crawl Space, right? Then there's the Hangar, Island Cottage, Cove, all fine. Brittle Cave, Control Tower, blah, 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 blah. Cargo Masters, Trailer, blah, blah, blah. Wheelie's Turn, Junker's Paddock, Shoulder Lake, Mindful Cabin, Justy's Hovel, Fallow Dugout, Spotter's Blind, Sudden Washout, Stony Passage, Grips Cave. Okay. Transfer Pass also had stupid stuff too. Broad Airy, Conductor's Drop-Off, Distempered Flat Cars, Immutable Hesitation, Feedwater Cave, Loitering Marsh, and Vacant Depot. Guys, calm down. Just calm down a little bit. It is trying a little bit hard. Like, I love this game, and I will defend it to frickin' death, but okay, so I have no, part 2. That's good to know. People aren't ready for this kind of change. They live among nature, but not with it. Inviting the machines in, well, they'll see how that goes for them down the road. It's on the road, we'll make our stand. So yeah, the Forest Talker ones are just kind of like legend stuff. They don't really tell you a lot at all. So I am going to have that open, just in case I need it. Da, 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 da. Oh my god, they've drawn a map of where you find all the IDs at the plane. I just want side quest shit. Give me side quest shit. Side quests. Give me those side quests. All the way down the bottom, I think. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Done Blackrock. Tall Tales, which we'll get. Thompson's Crossing Community Hall is where one of the books are. Hidden Glowing Cave. I get that in the rural store. I could go back to the rural store. That's the cave at Misty Falls. Oh, Draft Dodgers is where one of the other books are. Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, it's usually the problem, Goofy, that a lot of people have is that they miss one ID. I was really lucky in my first playthrough I didn't miss any, but then every single time I replayed it, I've been like, where the fuck is the last ID? I need to go to Draft Dodgers. Rural store. I'm not actually gonna like follow this for the whole mission. I just want to know where to start stuff. Oh, Joplin's bunker. Da, 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 da. Why is that in my head? I don't know why. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da, ba, ba. Okay. Forest Talkers. Oh, okay, so the rural store again. So there's 2 things to look for there. Another one is in the community hall. So there's 2 things in the community hall. Three strikes. Oh, for God's sake. Oh no, I found that one. I was gonna say. Like, I've already been to the barn. Part 3 is... Oh yeah, okay. Joplins. Yeah, there's 2 things in the bunkers. That's fine. Oh, the church artifact stuff. I already know where to do all that. So there's... Yeah, I'll just write a note. There's church. There's Molly's stuff. Oh, the rural store is how you start the Joplin's bunker quest. Okay, cool. We can do a hell of a lot before we go inside inside the community hall. Sweet. Every time I hear community hall, my brain sings. I don't know if anyone knows the musical Parade. It's just been revived actually on Broadway with Ben Platt and I can't remember her name. It's an amazing musical. Anyway, there's a song where he sings about the VFW Hall, and I always get that in my head for some reason. When I hear the words community hall, let's eat you. I want to shift some weight, so we might as well eat. Just eat it. Oh, really? It's called Parade. It's very good. It's one of my longtime favorites. Dear Ever Hansen, yeah, he was in that as well, yeah. Parade is very old. I did a a version of Parade at the summer camp that I taught at in the States. And the composer of Parade actually came to that performance because he went to the summer camp when he was a kid, so... I heard the movie adaptation wasn't very good because they shouldn't have used Ben Platt just because he started the role. Like, he's too old. Just way too old. I'm gonna do a bunch of torches. Oh yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I have never seen Dear Ever Hansen in person. So yeah, I really need to go to the rural store back in Thompson's. Kind of need to go everywhere without going into the hall. It's funny how that triggers the wolves. That's very good information, Troop. I appreciate that. I feel really stupid that I never put that together before. A lot of bunnies. I don't need you. Too many. Her mittens. These are better, yeah. Slowly getting rid of Astrid's clothes. I've been clenching my teeth today because my jaw hurts. It was quite a stressful work day. Very glad it's over. And I don't work Wednesdays, though I still do, you know, have my children, which is plenty of work, I assure you. Plenty to keep me busy. So the one appointment we had tomorrow has now been cancelled, which was kind of a relief, to be honest. Means we can take it easy and I don't have to, like, thoroughly clean my house for someone to come over. So that's always nice. Alright, well, let's hope the bear is well out of the way of this place. Winter break? Yeah, I don't get paid to work that day. Absolutely, that's exactly true. My kids aren't in school, so I don't actually know when vacations are. I think our holiday, the 2 weeks of holidays are the first 2 weeks of July here. And I only kind of know that because I live on a school street and the street is suddenly quiet when it's holiday days. Oh man, Lev, that sucks. Yeah, I got given a retainer when I was, my kids are only 4 and 18 months old. So yeah, I don't have to know about school holidays yet. I'll know about them next year when my son goes to school. I was given a retainer thing by my dentist in Scotland because she was like, I think you're grinding them at night, so if you wear this when you sleep, you'll stop doing that. And I was like, oh, okay. I think I wore it twice. I don't seem to have caused any damage to my teeth. I just get an achy jaw every now and then. Just got off from school yesterday, yeah. Yeah, there's 2 weeks in July, because I know that I made a dentist appointment for my son today, and they were like, oh, well, it'll have to be after the holidays. And I was like, oh, yeah, the holidays. It's been quite nice up until now, not having to worry about, like, if we book to go anywhere, like a vacation or anything, we don't have to worry about trying to avoid the school holiday time and it being really busy and expensive. But yeah, my kids are just babies, so. But yeah, my son will start school in February. Oh my god. Oh my god. And my daughter's favorite word is no. As you can imagine. No. Oh. It's not even no, it's more like nah. Nah. Oh, it's very cute, but it does get quite tiring. When you're like, can I just, like, do you want this? Okay, you seem upset. Do you want me to give you a cuddle? So, okay. Alright, kid. You do you. I'm just trying to help you here. Tonight I couldn't actually put her nappy, aka diaper, on without, like, doing it, like, with her on her front. I had to, like, kind of just wriggle it under her. Yeah, half the time she doesn't know what she's saying no to, absolutely. It's quite nice once they begin to actually communicate. I'll tell you that. Yeah, she has the ability to stop something. She just sees it for everything, though, unfortunately. It's more her being like, I just, because I can, and because, yeah, I'm a little contrarian, so. She's basically terrible twos before she's 2, so that's fun. Fun times. Oh, thanks, Troop, for the points. Good music, game, good music. I probably should lighten her load so that she's underweight all the time, because it'll be so much quicker and more fun to run around without her being slow. But at the same time, she should get well fed soonish, and I won't need to worry about the weight.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down.
Lev, yeah. People do think that that's amazing when people do that, and it's quite simple, really. What is this dropping loot you speak of? I know. Yeah, I'm really, really hungry, but no, I don't want that. Or they say, yeah, I'd like to eat that, please, and then you give it to them, and they're like, no, I don't want it. And you're like, well, okay, whatever, I give up. Or my son, who thinks, like, food is better if it's daddy's plate, even if it's the same food, so that's fine. You can eat it off daddy's plate. I see soup. Or a soda. Soup. Oh my god, they're throwing bedrolls at me, you guys. This is the 3rd bedroll. They're like, just in case you didn't go everywhere else, here's yet another bedroll. Oh, hello. I'll need that fishing tackle in here later. Oh, well, a new one would be good. Thanks. Right. I might as well use that accelerant I just picked up. Because I don't need 3. Speedy fire. Lucky day. No, I was expecting her to say that. Right, let's, oh, the J... the buttons aren't the same. J keeps going to, yeah, keep pressing the wrong thing. Right. Mushrooms. Mushroom, mushroom, badger, 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 badger. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of things like that, Leo. You learn all these little techniques. Oh, exciting life development, by the way. I've decided to start wearing earrings again. I've not worn earrings probably for about 10 years. Mainly because I've got very sensitive ears, and if they're not perfectly like silver or gold, or you know, if they're like plated or not plated seems to work okay, but if they've got obvious nickel or you know some of the stuff that are common allergens, then I get really uncomfortable. So I've got these little cute little, I don't know how well you can see those cute little, they're like a blue, I guess they're a cubic zirconia or something. I decided to just keep them in. Then I can, you know, start to wear like earrings occasionally. It's quite nice. Yeah, my ears hurt, yeah. Ah, well, sleep well, Druid. Always lovely to have you. Lovely to see you. Sleep well, rest well. I hope you have a good day ahead of you when you wake up. Well, afternoon, evening, because, you know, I know what your schedule's like. It's lovely to see you. Ugh, all over the place today. Do, 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 do. 2 teas. Let's do a herbal. Herbal. Cool. You suck, but I'll take you anyway. Oh my god. Terrible torches. Yeah. Yeah, this way. I had to get my bearings for a second. I was like, what way did I come in here? And I'll drink, one of the teas is, oh, I won't be able to tell. I was going to say one of the teas was picked up before the others, but I won't be able to tell. Just drink this one. Cool. That'll help keep me warm for a bit longer. The only thing I dislike about episode 3 is how big Pleasant Valley is, so, and how much walking. Oh my god, you have to do across the whole map over and over. Excuse me. Oh, it will be an early one tonight. It'll be in like an hour at the most, I think, from this point. I really need to go to sleep early and just have a full night's sleep. Hopefully. Someone give the memo to my daughter would be nice. Hopefully tonight she'll just be... It's fine, I'll sleep. My timbies teleport too. Yeah. Yeah. So the more I can do without doing the main story mode, the better. Wonder if is there a certain point in episode 4 troop that triggers them? There's the campground. Too many wolfies. Excuse me. Yeah, I know, right? I'm trying to carry someone and frickin' Timberwolves just appear out of nowhere because they're scheduled to arrive or whatever. The earthquake bits here and there too. Yeah, okay. I suppose in episode 3 they were kind of trying to introduce them to you so they don't spring them on you immediately for that reason, but by episode 4 you already know about them, so they're just like, haha. I know, right? You have to throw down the person and hope that they don't get nipped by the timbies. She need their condition to stay good. My foot's gone to sleep. Wake up, foot. Wake up, foot. Oh no. Oh boy, I'm yawning already. That's not a good sign. I was really tired this afternoon. I had to go to a late meeting and I was just like, oh, I just can't do it. And I messaged my colleague like, am I needing to be on camera and talk during this meeting? Or am I just there to help you get the meeting going and then I can, you know, hide? And she was like, unfortunately, we all have to introduce ourselves. And I was like, oh, okay. So I went and put like proper makeup on and was all friendly for 45 minutes and then was like, ugh, I'm too tired for this. I got home late last night from traveling for work and I'm just like, oh, I'm tired. Yeah, they're not here, Goofy. They're not here on survival mode. It's just for the story. Which, you know, was why when this episode came out, a lot of long-term players were like, what the hell? And I think they did that deliberately. They were like, let's pick a map that a lot of people know and let's throw something new at it. So, yeah, and more food. They'll be running out of food, Lev, so that I think it's part of the reason why the predators are so much closer to humans than they probably normally would be, is because there's no food. So they're moving closer and closer to where humans might be. Yeah, no bathtub, Gemma. It was a good trip. We achieved what we needed to achieve. There were a couple of hiccups. We had our cameraman, his flights all got cancelled. We found out at like 4:45 AM on the day of. But we had a backup guy come along and he was very good. He was a bit grumpy, but he was very good. And so he did a good job and the interview went well. I appeared in some of the B-roll. A pack that runs through Pleasantville. Just pick them off and harvest them for the quest requirements. Is there a quest requirement for food? Oh, there is, isn't there? Yeah. Feed the survivors. Yeah, so I might do that. Seeing I'm only going to be doing story mode stuff. When the timbies are around. Yeah, I might do that. Oh! May. Yeah, that's very fresh. Wow, welcome to the game and the community, because, yeah, best game ever. I've been playing this for 6 years. I keep forgetting that people have just found this game. I'm like, oh yeah. That's cool. That's a great idea, Bob. I'm hoping I find lots more bullets, because I don't have very many bullets. And I'm not amazing at getting the timbies to go away with just flares, though, and torches and stuff. Though the fire and throw torches trick does work well. Anytime I've been around timbies, I've mainly been on Voyager, so I normally just have lots of revolver bullets and just shoot them. But, yeah, we'll see how we go. Must be quite weird playing this episode if you have only played story mode because of the fact that there are bears now just wandering around. Like if you'd never played survival at all, you'd probably be quite startled by that bear that I just saw before. There's a mark on my screen. What is that? There we go. 150 hours. Well done. Awesome. It is addiction. It's fantastic, yeah. Oh my god, look at the size of this cartridge. What the heck happened to this bullet? Yeah, it's a great time to come. It's very large. It's a great time to join the game because, yeah, they have added a whole bunch more stuff. Here's the rural store. The rural juror. My new film, The Rural Juror. I need to rewatch 30 Rock. It's so good. Cloth. Give me the cloth. Cloth. All hail cloth. Well, I appreciate you choosing me, Goofy, for all of your long dark needs. The airline that we have in New Zealand, they always say, thank you for choosing to fly Air New Zealand. And it's like, well, it's you or the shit alternative. Thank you for choosing us for your travelling needs. You're choosing me for your long dark entertainment needs. Alright. More sodas. Here's the book that I need. The Lost Cave. A rite of passage for the few younger folk who remained in Pleasant Valley during recent years. Hunting for the cave was one way to seek refuge from the reality of the region's extreme isolation. A way to leave without leaving. Oh, nice. Go to the Misty Falls Cave. I think I might. Bless Air New Zealand. They don't have to try that hard, but they do anyway. Air New Zealand are fantastic. They're a very, very good airline. They're expensive, but they're good. They have a monopoly, basically, on a lot of regional flights in New Zealand. So they do feel like they can charge whatever the fuck they want sometimes, but they are very good. I worked for them for a bunch, so, you know. Hello, Mrs. Roadrunner. Nice to see you. Found me on down. Oh, Zach's just nice. Zach is a big champion of Long Dark Streamers. He's been very supportive dude. I'm just getting all the shit in here. Oh my god. How are you doing, Mrs. Roadrunner? It's nice to see you. I'm not playing Sims this evening, unfortunately, but it's nice to see you anyway. Hello, dead dude. Oh, search. Safety videos are very good. The current one is based on Māori legends, which is quite nice. The different guardians of the sky and sea and land and all of that. This old guy has struck off who knows where, but there's bound to be some gear left behind. Anyway, we're out of options. I do not want driving gloves. I would rather throw driving gloves, like, into the sea than wear them. Alright, we're good. Anything in here? You haven't been awake long. I mostly posted that picture in Discord so that I could show off my mug. It wasn't actually for any other purpose. That, and I noticed that my go live notification for some reason didn't go live. Alright, let's drop some crap. I'm too slow. Right, I did pick up some new long johns. They're not good. I picked up new jeans, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah. I got 2 pairs of trousers on? I do. The cargo pants. They're way better. I should probably drop like heavy cans and come back for them later. I got shitloads of food. There we go. We could drink a soda or two. Got to pick a bucket or two. Again, weird songs in my head this evening. Very much. Yeah. Alright, that'll do. Live, rude. Like bullshit, Cora. I woke up early and you're not on. I was on even earlier than normal, Liv, so I appreciate you coming to join me. Right, Forest Talkers, Tortails. Okay. What are we gonna do first? Probably the stuff that's closest, but this stuff is all frickin' miles away. Oh, of course it is. I have to go all the way up to the goddamn space capsule. Alright, well, let's head towards Misty Falls. Yeah, we probably should go around. Past, go this way to go around is trying to avoid the bear. We'll follow the river. 5 AM. I love that one of your first thoughts was cursing me, though.
That's got to be the community hall.
I know, but I ain't going in there. Troop, it's okay that I found it, right? Is it him telling me, like, watch out for them wolves, that triggers it? Because I hope I haven't, like, inadvertently gotten too close to the hole. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I always want cursing Koru to be in everybody's first, like, 5 thoughts when they wake up in the morning. Oh, hello. They're gonna be even heavier. That's not good. That's not good. 41 is pretty unsustainable. God damn it. Yeah, let's just drop all the fur. 38's not too bad. I don't need 2 of you. Don't need all of you. Oh. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, got rid of you. Any more spare clothing that I'm not seeing because I'm so tired? Yes, there's socks. Too tired for this. I'm tempted to kind of leave the pry bar. I have so much loot as it is, but I probably need it to open something because that's kind of what happens. Oh well. Yeah, I probably do have too much tinder. How's it? How much? Oh yeah, 2. $36 is okay. Can I do notes? I can't, can I? I can. Stuff in hut by Thompson's on river. Okay. We're going to try not to loot until we like get where we want to go, because we're going to get some good loot when we get there. Actually, there's some loot on the Misty Falls Cave mission. I'm not going to give it away. That will help me with my situation. That's a very big spoiler, but yeah. It's pretty obvious what I just told everybody, but yeah. There's an addition. There's assistance for my weight problem. Sorry for doing something non-specific. How dare you? Oh. Always like to follow the river in PV. It's extremely safe compared to a lot of other traveling routes. Never played the other missions. Oh, okay. Yeah, side missions in episode 3 in particular are very fun. A pox on you for no particular reason. How dare you? The audacity. Cora lives in audacity. What was it? What did Dan say? Cora's, yeah, lives in a town called Audacity, I think he said. I can't remember. Yeah, the Audacity. We looked at Wintermute. Yeah, Wintermute is the story mode of The Long Dark. Oh, yeah, you will get the timbies, yeah. But when it's like normal survival mode, the river is generally quite safe. When you're right next to the birch forest around the other side, you can encounter some nasties, but this part of a lot of the time I spend a lot of time on the river. Gotta eat my way to lightness, I think. I'm not thirsty. Oh my god, the heaviest thing I'm carrying is the energy bar. I've got to get that well fed soon. I'm not going to know how many days in I am because the story mode doesn't really keep count, but... You're okay, Astrid, you're okay. Hi, bunnies. I don't really need to be torch walking because I'm sure I won't be too cold, but I'm just going to keep it up, so. You're going to make a New Zealand flag shirt? Yeah, go for it. In Sims 4. Cool. What you should do, Lev, is make a Dun's head shirt and not tell Dun. And we can just all put it on our Sims, and next time he watches my Sims run, he can see a Dun's head shirt. That's what you should do. Make it for all ages, yes. I will put it on all of my Sims because he and Annie watch my VODs together. Annie watches more without him, but yeah. Oh yeah, you should put it in person. Yeah, you could do it in person too. I just meant because Lev just made me a main t-shirt for my Sims characters to wear. So now Dun wears a t-shirt that says main on it. Very kindly made me that today. So yeah, if you should definitely make a Dun head shirt, and then yeah, I just won't say anything. I'll just put it on all of my Sims, and then next time I start up the game, they'll just all wear it. Or, you know, make it one of the 5 outfits that they wear, and it'll just randomly appear sometime, and he'll be like, what the hell? It's too early for him to be lurking here, so he shouldn't be listening right now, so. He's normally here after 6. It's not quite 6 yet, so fingers crossed he's not gonna have the surprise spoiled, but what are you doing, Wolfie? Okay. You just checked he isn't. Oh. Did I eat that rabbit meat? I think I did. Yeah. I've had the best review. Yeah, so I play Sims 4 a couple of times a week, and I do the 100 baby challenge at the moment. I'm on baby 22. I think she's just had baby 21, so we're working on baby 22. DH Dunn, who I'll just give a little shout out. He plays. Aw, Liv. Thank you very much. DH Dunn plays The Long Dark and Sims 4, and he is very entertaining. He is 100% worth a follow. Very Tiny Burb plays The Long Dark, and House Flipper. She's not quite on The Sims yet, but you know, you never know. Troop plays The Long Dark. Avatar plays... Oh, and you play Horizon Zero Dawn, yes, too. Avatar plays Darkest Dungeon and The Long Dark. Everybody here that is chatting with you, basically. Mrs. T-Rex plays a variety of games. I haven't got her to stream The Long Dark yet, though I have said that she needs to do it at some point, and I can come and help. I don't have my shout-out clips on at the moment because it's just a bit buggy and it was annoying me, so I turned them off, but... Oh, so you no longer will have ads while watching me, Goofy Cur, and you can use all of my emotes. Oh, you're welcome, Troop. Best music, man. Hello. Random piece of coal. I might as well use you. Make it warm some teas. Yeah, no ads, emotes, all the good stuff. Gemma. I'd love to try. I mean, if you're genuinely not interested, then don't worry about it. But I do need to come to your stream next time you're streaming. I did see you streaming once, but I couldn't get there. I was like, oh, I can't go right now. Random place for a fire, but sure, you do you, Long Dark.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Come on, baby. Light my fire.
Perfect.
Perfect. I have a colleague who says, I say perfect quite a lot, or I say perfect because I think it's funny. One of my colleagues, what did she say today? Perfect. Because she thought it was funny, and I was just like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm down with perfect. Very lovely lady, though. What? Okay, stop telling me to take my thyroid medication. I will take it when I go to bed. That's how it works. Shh. One of my favorite things that she says, which is really Canadian. What's the really bit that she says that's really Canadian? Oh, I can't remember. There's something that she says in quite an accent. I enjoy it greatly. Or perfecto. Perfect. When I was in Italy, I used to say perfecto. To everybody. Right, I just kind of want to sit here to warm up. I don't really need two hours on the fire, that's for sure, but we could sleep an hour. Cause I'm gonna eat a tree. She does. My mod, bless her, was trying to help me. She's like, turn left. I keep going right. Oh no! You need to put post-its on the side of your monitor, left or right. I've got a friend who's got tattooed L and R on her hands, which I think is hilarious. She's like, yeah, it's just that big a problem for me. I'm like, okay. Cool. What's my torch situation? Oh no, only one usable one. I need to put my teas back. Pile of teas. Dropping all of my pile of teas. If I can, find the teas. Here they are. Here's my teas. Pile of teas. Okay, now I can take torches. The post-it notes? Yeah. No, she says something. Oh yeah. That's a good one. Like, she says that really Canadian. I don't know where Jennifer Hale's from, but she does pull off the Canadian accent. I suppose she is a pro. She is amazing what she does. No, don't sleep. Okay, let's go. Gotta pick a pocket or two, boy. You gotta pick a pocket or two. Oh, okay, they are. Cool. That would make sense, but you know. Da, 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 da. You got to pick a bucket or two. He woke up during sleep, checked on the mister. He had his game going, sleeping with the controller in his hands. Ah, my husband has definitely fallen asleep in the middle of a game. I fall asleep watching TV all the time, but I've never fallen asleep playing a game. I have left The Long Dark unpaused back when I was new playing the game, and I thought I'd paused it, and I went out for some reason. I came back, and my character was just standing there with all of her meters like slowly draining, and I'm like, oh no! Luckily, she was only on Voyager, so she survived, but it was a bit nerve-wracking for a minute there. Yeah, I might get off the river shortly. Takes so long to travel anywhere in PV. Especially when you're stubborn and refuse to drop loot. And The Sims, it all hell breaks loose. Yeah, I've seen a couple of people leave The Sims just running. Mark Mears from Edmonton. Jennifer Hale is from Happy Valley, Goose Bay, and Newfoundland. She's a Newfie? I love the way Newfies talk. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Isn't Misty Falls Cave on the river though? Oh, I suppose it's... yeah, it's the next river. Okay, well, we'll just do that. I really like Come From Away, the musical, and the movie's really good. Yeah, it really is. Oh, yeah, Newfoundland dog is... I saw one mixed with a corgi. It was so funny. It was like, it looked like a Newfie, but it was this little corgi dog. So cute. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, yeah. They went for the commander's shepherd, I suppose would be the plural. Like Coles de Sac. Commander's shepherd. Do, 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 do. I still intend on making my Long Dark lo-fi, by the way. I just haven't really had any time to make music lately. Oh my god, a St. Bernard would be so good. Or St. Bernard, depending on where you're from. That'd be so cool. So big, though. I really want a golden... German. I want a golden retriever again. I had one when I was younger. They were like my favorite. But I just can't deal with the fur. I can't have those tumbleweeds of frickin' retriever fur all over my home. Wow, look at the size of that stag up there. I had one when I was a kid and it drove my mother insane. We also had carpet at the time. I don't have carpet, but also my husband and I are mildly allergic to dogs, which is why we went for Maisie, who is a spoodle, so she's a cocker spaniel poodle mix. Oh, you can't go through here, can you? Yeah, this is closed off, isn't it? I have to go around. Ugh, I don't want to go around. I don't want to deal with any beasties. Can I get up here, or is the game going to be dumb? The game's going to be dumb, isn't it? Yep. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ugh, fine. The first 6 months and all the second 6 months. Oh, yeah, my dog doesn't shed at all. So she just has to be shaved every 8 weeks. Well, not shaved, but, you know, groomed every 8 weeks. In the summertime, we shave her, and in the wintertime, we just go, like, half off. She's half off. She's 50% off in the wintertime. She's a cheap dog in the wintertime. Yeah. But yeah, Sally, our golden retriever, used to molt like these massive tumbleweeds of fur. She used to be like, it just used to be frickin' everywhere. She's running teals, yeah. Bogo dog. We would quite like to get a second one, but I think we'll wait till our kids are a bit bigger. The kids are enough work right now without another dog. No, we don't get them in New Zealand, but like big balls of like golden retriever fur. I think I'm going towards draft dodgers now. Yeah, I am. Yeah, could climb up from draft dodgers, I guess. I have to go there anyway. It's where one of the other collectibles is. I found out the other day that if you want more than 2 dogs in my area, you have to apply for a special license. I was like, oh. I've never intended to have more than 2 dogs, but I did not know that. I also can apply for a responsible dog owner's license, which means that we keep her in a fully fenced yard. She's up to date with like her vet checks. Good way to avoid hoarders, yeah. She's never had any incidents. She's registered. She's vaccinated. She's all this sort of stuff, and it gives us a discount on our registration because we have to register our dog in New Zealand. You have to get a dog registration every year. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but she has like a tag with a number and everything. She has to register with the council. No, yeah, you can only have 2. I did not know that. I mean, I don't think it's a problem to have more than 2. I think you just have to tell them and pay a special fee. I think it's to stop people hoarding, but also to stop people just having like packs of dangerous dogs, which is a thing, unfortunately. You just pick them up on the street sometimes. Yep. Well, just have to register them. Yeah. We really wanted a poodle mix because of the allergen thing, so we did go through a family friend who wasn't... She's not really a breeder, but she had a litter coming. But yeah. I'd love to have rescued a spoodle, but they're extremely unlikely to be. It's interesting because we're on a community online with people who have similar dogs, and there's quite often rehoming going on, but it's within the community of people who already have that type of dog. Old dogs to train the new dogs, yeah. Your dangerous biting dog can't have rabies. Nope. Is this called fishing cabin still? Doodles are an epidemic. Yeah, they're not really given up to rescues here. There were a couple of really cute dogs that we thought about rescuing. My sister's got like a Rottie mix, I think, she rescued. Oh wow. I forgot about Bella, that's awful. Where's the book that I need to pick up? No more antiseptic. Down with antiseptic. Hello. But yeah, next time we would like to just adopt rather than go through someone with a litter. Rescue a dog that needs love. We just had to do what was right for us at the time, and that's what everybody does. I thought I was supposed... Oh, it's right here. Oh my god. Yay, ghost stag. Bullet on the floor. Which floor? Tell me, Frodo, specifically which floor panel the bullet was on. I'm just teasing. Yeah, I knew what to, I kind of knew what I was getting into with Maisie. Oh my god, she's so freaking neurotic though. She's ridiculous. You can't leave her for very long. And I knew I was getting that with the poodle breed. Need to the bed. Kinda near the torch. Oh, right there. Thanks, friends. Time of day is it? Oh, it's time to sleep here. And I'm not that tired, but it doesn't matter because it's story mode. Exciting times. Oh, did everybody see my whiteboard? It's going up on the wall somewhere. Probably not within stream view. I might actually put it up high. I might put it on Velcro tabs so I can get it down and update it. Basically, it has my month coming up, which makes me very happy. I'm a very organized person. My husband teases me because I have too many whiteboards in the house. The whiteboard has got my stream schedule on it at the moment. I can plan stuff out. Yeah. And also I'm going to put like personal appointments on it and stuff. But yeah, planning out that schedule. I mean, I have a spreadsheet normally that I plan out my schedule, but I'm quite visual. So putting it up on the board has made me go, oh yeah, I'm doing that then. And it's actually been very good. Yeah, check me out. I'm like a pro streamer now. Promote poodles over doodles. Yeah. Yeah. And I would probably want to get just a poodle too at some point. They're so cute. But yeah, the grooming is different with poodles, probably. He doesn't think any whiteboards are necessary, but we have a weekly planner on the fridge, which has the meals, the kids' appointments. We have a full family calendar on the cupboard, which has the whole month of all the different things. So I look at the calendar and update the whiteboard. And the whiteboard has the meals per day and stuff, which we don't put on the calendar. And then we have a tiny whiteboard for like shopping supplies. When we run out of something, you put it on that whiteboard. And then, yeah, I have this one now, which I don't think he's actually seen yet because I haven't been teased about it yet. So, yeah. No, they're too high for Ewan. All of the, I mean, if he finds this one, he will draw all over it, but, the other ones in the kitchen are too high for him to reach, thank God. Right, well, what are we going to do now? I think we should still go up and do this stuff. Let's do counterclockwise. Let's go this stuff there. 3 strikes is quite fun. And, yeah. Start the Joplin's bunker stuff. Oh, yeah. Fair enough. When I worked at, for the airline, I used to have shift work. And I used to write my shifts on the board. I'm not going to be able to climb up, just realised. I used to put my shifts on a whiteboard on my bedroom door so that my flatmate would know exactly where I was. Ah, the rope's not here anyway. I don't think they want me to go up to Skeeter's yet. I think the game doesn't like you going up there until you're told to go to the plane crash. So I'm going to have to go, like, the long way around. Taking the long way. Taking the long way round. He climbs on your desk to draw. Oh my gosh. Still uses yours. Wow. That's a determined kid, man. Your sleep schedule. Yeah, whiteboards are great. This one has like a whole month like blocked out and then you just fill it in. It's great. And then it has notes on the right hand side and it has magnets and stuff. Thank God my kids haven't tried to climb any furniture yet, apart from like the couch to get to the windowsill and that sort of stuff. But because yeah, I'm just waiting for them to like have furniture fall on top of them because not everything is, oh no, I shouldn't jinx it, not everything is secured as it should be at the moment. I'm hoping, seeing I haven't heard anything, that Annie has just gone to sleep. Last night she woke up and I had to put her in bed with me for ages and I was so tired after traveling. I was just like, ugh. So at one point when she seemed quite happy, she was just being, you know, kind of a brat. I just went, okay, nighttime. And I picked her up and I walked her into her bedroom, put her in bed and walked away. And she was like, so, kind of stunned and like, oh, okay. And she just let me do it. So that was nice. Alright, Astrid, you're officially losing the jeans. Bye, jeans. I wonder if the game doesn't want me to go up there at all, though, because it doesn't want me to find the plane yet. Let's see how we go. Try and climb the windows. Wow. Wow, they work together to get through locks. That's amazing. I know, Astrid, you're a bit cold. You'll be okay. Nope, didn't give her a chance to say no. She wasn't actually genuinely upset, so I was just like, eh. Yeah, he tried to go up past over the tree. The tree doesn't exist until you're told to go there. To the plain anyway, but I think I can still go around to like the point of disagreement and all of that, which is all the way over that way. I'm going kind of a weird way, but we'll see if we can get up here. I'm just trying shit out now. Because I can't remember what the game's going to let me do and not let me do. So we'll see. Because the bunker is technically a quest place, so they have to let me go to the bunker at some point. It might be that they just close off most of that part of the game, though, until we've got the timbies going, and I'd rather not. So we'll just see if we can get around there. The weather's been very kind for Pleasant Valley. I think that's Wintermute trying to not dissuade people from playing. Oh, thanks for following, Goofy Cur. You were subbed before you followed. It's always a funny position. So cold. So cold. How about you light this so you can like have a little bit of warmth while you walk around. And we'll make you a hot fire at some point soon, I promise. I can't even imagine like trudging through the snow carrying 35 kilos on my back. Oh, it's all good, Goofy, don't worry. Let me know if you'd prefer that I called you Kerr or, you know, whatever. I like to call people what they want to be called. Kerr is actually one of my husband's family names. It's Kerr's in his family. Carrying that plus a whole person, I know, right? I think I've gone up and around this way before. Let's do that. Remember going up on this ledge. Oh, your name is Caitlin. My daughter's middle name is Caitlin. That's funny. Yeah, I've got, there's a bunch of people that are in the community that have only just kind of learned Twitch recently, so I wouldn't feel like... Maybe I didn't go over this ledge, maybe I just thought I did. Let's go around. Yeah, the reason my daughter's middle name is Caitlin is because my mother's name is Lynn, and my name, technically, is short for Katie. No one calls me Katie. So we put my name and my mum's name together to do Caitlin. And then my son's middle names are all names after his... So that's names are... She's named after her grandmothers and me. And my son is named after his grandfathers. So, kind of how we named our kids. My, Fortunately, my kids' grandparents, grandfathers have both departed this planet, sadly. They've gone on a space travel. No, they've both unfortunately passed away, so we wanted to honor them with the naming of Eowyn's middle names. And then, yeah, Annie was... Car. Oh, really? Interesting. Interesting variation. Yeah, in the UK and in New Zealand, it's just Kerr. That's cool. Oh. 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 Go away, you stupid dog. Shooting at you, you moron. Thanks for the bunny. It says ravaged already, which is interesting. You only took one bite out of it. Yeah, thought it was fun to combine the names. You'll go bleed somewhere. These torches are terrible. Is this cave a safe cave? Yeah, it is Scottish, yeah, because we're all Scottish. My husband's from Scotland. And my ancestry is all Scotland. Yeah, I've really got no torches that kind of work anymore, huh? Oh well. I don't know if that's a safe cave or not. We're just going to carry on this way. If you'd like to name one of your dogs, will we name that? Yeah. We're not going to probably have any more kids, so I imagine we'll probably use any names we like for dogs. Our dog's also Scottish. She's Maisie. The Scottish name as well, so. You know, I also use names I like for my Sims babies, so. You do what works for you. Hope I don't get, like, jumped while I'm putting lipstick on. Well, I did say I was going to be finishing up soon. We'll just see how we go, but I do need to go to bed. I'm so tired. I know where I am now, though, and this is the bear area. The burr. Because the plane is just up there, though they stop you going that way in this mode. Jedan! Our favourite name's Knife and Babob. Someone did, a few people, Burb, have asked about Knife while you've not been there, and I've been like, it's a running joke. What was our most recent kid? Wolf. So. You're like, why have you got Knife and Wordle? I'm like, it's kind of hard to explain. I have played that as well to kind of explain it, but, True Butt Babuts. Hey, True Butt Babuts, thanks for the sound redeem. Your Wolf Jr. just aged up. Nice. Wonder how the bear spawns work in Wintermute. Like, is it still like the same number of spawns there would be in survival mode? Do the same ones always spawn? Like. The baby stage is a tough one, especially the new infant stage, which is really awesome. I really like that they've added it, but it is quite a lot of work. The baby stage is tough. I find my daughter right now being harder with the attitude. I find it harder than dealing with a baby. I'm quite happy with a baby. The routine of it, I get into a nice routine. I'm quite a routine-based person, so putting a baby in a routine is actually kind of enjoyable for me. It's when they get minds of their own that I find it difficult. It's when they get sassy. My children are both sassy, both extremely stubborn, and I'm like, oh my god, how do people deal with sassy, stubborn people? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm extremely stubborn and sassy, and my husband's extremely stubborn. Yeah, I think we've made a rod for our own back here. That's our own fault for just being who we are. We have created children that are just like us, pains in the ass. The younger days are harder. Yeah, I find people very much are a toddler child. They love that stage, or they love baby. And I love baby. Sleeping sucks. The lack of sleep is awful. It genuinely is like destroying. It just ruins every other part of your life. It just goes through everything and makes it very, very hard. But other than that, like when it was just when it was just Ewan, I would sleep a lot during the day. I would have so many naps. Even when Annie was a little baby and he was at daycare, I would just nap, and it was just like, it worked fine for me. I'm a big napper. And during, like, if I was up during the night, I always just used to tell myself, well, it just is what it is. Like, I just have to, like, I don't really have a choice about this. This is the way that the baby is, and I just have to roll with it. And I just never saw it as a hindrance. I just saw it as okay, well, this is just how it is. But with two, it's very much like, oh god, the other kid actually has a daytime schedule, so I can't just roll with it like I do with... There's a crow sitting there, that's interesting. I don't remember that from last time. Oh, that's cool. I don't remember that. Is he, like, alerting me to where the hatch is? 30 is the perfect time for a kid. Yeah, my husband and I are extremely stubborn people. I don't like the earthquake. I live in a city that is plagued by earthquakes, so it makes me slightly anxious. even when it's in a video game. Per 30, yeah, 30 is a perfect age for kids. I don't remember that crow at all. Oh, snow pants. Last year to meet him at the bar, I cannot imagine. My god. Wow. They really stocked this, huh? For story mode, it's great. I'll refill and then drop that because it's way too heavy. Stim. Well, I can stim to climb up to Timberwolf. Oh no, wait. Doesn't exist. Yeah, I live in Wellington, where I live is built on several fault lines. And they think we get approximately 10,000 earthquakes a year, but we only feel maybe like 30 of them properly. Yeah, we're extremely earthquake prone. A storm's coming. No man knows when, but I can smell it. Can't stop it. All a man can do is hide out while it blows over. Locate the next bunker. Aye aye, Captain. I gotta get rid of so much of this crap. I'm too heavy. California, yeah. Had a couple of big ones here. We originally all started working from home for a brief period when we had an earthquake here, and then so we were kind of all prepared for COVID. Everybody knew how to work from home. Most businesses in Wellington had like a backup plan, like a contingency. He was expecting to get them. So when COVID hit and they were like, we all have to work from home, we were all like, okay, cool. So when it started to get bad around the world and we thought New Zealand might have the same problem, they were like, well, make sure you take your laptops home just in case. So we all did. And yeah, we were all prepared. It was weird. Kind of strange to be like ready for something like that. I was going to change to the climbing socks. I don't know about the insulated boots. They do really slow you down. They're very warm though. The 12% slow you down. I might not wear them for now. I will put the snow pants on and repair those. T-shirt. No, go away t-shirt. I got another toque. Wear that. Sweet, nice and warm. I probably don't even need to do much repairing. Another rifle? Did I pick up 2 rifles? Or is it in front of me? Where was it? Dual wield rifles, imagine. I'll drop all these cans. Flare gun bullets, which is nice. I'll buy the locker. Okay, cool. Oh, there. 41, and it's not loaded, is it? Nah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd prefer to do it full time, but it's not really what my organization likes to do, so it is what it is, really. Oh, I never harvested this frickin' bunny. Sort that out too. Okay. I'm just gonna drop cans. Got a lot of weight off there. I'm not gonna stay here, so let's just drop a bunch of that. Let's harvest you. I'm not gonna be crafting, just get the meat. Yeah, I work from home half the time, which is really nice. But yeah, I think I work with a team of people that don't really relate to that, and they're just like, why would you want to? And I'm like, well, because I don't know. I don't love the interaction stuff like you guys do. I work better when I'm not distracted and talked to by people, and it's hard to explain though if it's not really something that you would ever want to do, why you would want to do it. So I get it. A lot of people like that social part of work, which I've never really gotten into, I guess. I should probably get rid of these sardines that I'm probably never going to eat unless they're right before bed. Cook up the meat outside. We'll get rid of this, this, and this. The loneliness of it. Yeah, I don't get lonely. I have enough time on Zoom with people. I have people that I interact with a lot during the day, and, you know, I'm on Twitch, like, a lot of the time as well. I have a lot of people that I interact with throughout the day. I don't really find that I need that to be in person. But yeah, being in a comfortable environment, being cozy, wearing the clothes that I want to wear, not having to commute. It's all good things, in my opinion. But my boss finds it very alienating. She likes to have that feedback in person. She likes to meet with people in person. So I totally understand where she's coming from, but yeah. Apparently, there was some study that came out the other day, and like the most searched term on all of our employment sites in New Zealand is work from home. So many people want to do it. So if they want to retain good people, it's really the best thing to do. At least give the option. Yeah. And I save so much money not commuting. I can go and get the kids. I can drop them off at daycare, come home, and immediately start work if I wanted to. I could start early. And then I can finish a little earlier than I normally would to go pick up the kids. Whereas if I'm in the city, I have to like plan around being able to pick them up or being able to drop them off. Next year is going to be interesting because next year I'm going to be changing my hours that I work every day of the week. Well, every work day. So Monday through Friday. Because at the moment I don't work Wednesdays at all. I'm going to work Monday through Friday next year, but only 9 till 3. So that I can pick up my son from school, drop him off to school. So that'd be nice. So when I'm at home, I can just walk. Like, I can walk to school in 10 minutes. So if I drop him off there at like 10 to 9, I can be home and at my desk at 9 a.m. But if I have to go into town, I'm going to have to work out how I drop the kids off and get into Wellington. So my husband and I will have to work that out between us. I don't mean to drink that. It'll work out. But yeah, I always thought that I would stay home with my kids until they were like 5. Till they went to school so that they could have that time with me. But financially, it's just not feasible anymore for one-income families to really exist. Which kind of sucks. And also the... I do like having work. And I also like having time... It's good to have time without your kids. Like, I think some people think that you need to be with your kids 24/7, but it actually is good for them and you to have time without kids. They need that social interaction. They get a lot of extra stuff planned and sorted for them during the day that I wouldn't provide. And yeah, it's been really good for my son. My son is deaf, so he wears hearing aids. His hearing's pretty good, but he still needs that extra help. And so his communication has been a bit delayed. And I honestly think keeping him at home all the time would have been detrimental for him in terms of his development. And my daughter, yeah, she's a little social butterfly who loves to sing songs and play games all day, and I probably wouldn't, it just wouldn't be the same. Daycare is expensive, but it's still worth me working. And also, yeah, if you're stay at home all the time, you become like the prime caregiver for the home. I have seen some friends get resentful because it's not paid work, so a lot of people don't consider it to be worthwhile. And you don't have money of your own, so you're always kind of asking the working parent for money, which is, tough, to have like if you, need more money that's not in the budget, for just something fun to do, you have to ask the other person if you're allowed to spend that money. Whereas my husband and I have we have our own money. Like we put money into a big shared pot for bills and food and everything. But we also have our own separate money that we can use for whatever we want. And he may roll my eyes if I buy something stupid, but he's not going to stop me from doing it. Whereas if I said, oh, I really want to buy this stupid thing, he'd go, do you really need to do that? And that was really hard for me when I was home with the kids on maternity leave, is that there was a long period of time where I didn't have my own money. And every now and then I'd have to ask, like, can I borrow this to do this? And he'd go, yeah, that's fine. And he'd always be great about it. But I'd always be like, well, I can't ask for something stupid because it's not my money and it's, I shouldn't be asking him for that stupid thing. It's funny, but yeah. There is a weird resentment that builds up. Even when you're in a very equal and loving relationship, the relationship can be a bit weird if money is, it is, yeah, well, yeah. It's a weird dynamic. I don't have any more torches to go through the cave. I was just going to check over here first. What's that? Soup. I'm going to put it over here so I don't have to carry a can of soup. Right, we're going to do the Misty Falls mission. Yeah. And there's no way we'd be able to afford to, like, do the trip that we're doing this year to Scotland. Have a whole month away on one income. But yeah, next year is going to be amazing when my son goes to school and we no longer have to pay for him to go to daycare. Like, and the government just announced they're going to subsidise kids, because currently they subsidise kids to go to daycare from 3 years old. And now they're going to, subsidise them from 2. So it's going to make a massive difference to what we pay weekly from February next year. Yeah, that's how it works, Gemma. Yeah, same thing. And we've always done it that way too. And we have separate accounts for like spending on food and bills. Our bills go into an account we don't touch because if all the food and the bills were all in the same account, we'd end up accidentally spending too much and on like food that week and go, oh shit, that bill's gonna bounce. So New Zealand, yes, most schools are free. It's only if you choose private schooling that it's not free. And private schools are actually quite rare. Most schools in New Zealand are actually uniform schools, even though they're free. Kids have quite a basic uniform at most schools, but yeah, most schools are free. You pay like a school donation that goes towards school trips and stuff, but everything's free. Everything in New Zealand's free, basically, except dentistry. You pay for the dentist, unfortunately, but medicine... You don't pay to pick up a prescription from July that you're no longer going to pay to pick it. You don't no longer pay any copay. Used to be $5, but now it's going to be nothing. You pay to see your doctor. Like my GP, I do pay to see him. I pay like $40 to see him. If I need to see a doctor after hours, I pay like $80, which is like only if I'm desperate would I do that. The hospital care's free, surgery's free, everything like that is free. Always homeschooled? Yeah, I've got a couple of friends who homeschool. I don't think I would ever do it, but like fair enough to them if that's what works for them.
Barely walk with this much gear.
All right, so we do need to strip Astrid off. Only recently started using the arrow keys to move around these boxes. And I'm going to try and carry her. Homeschool for 5 years and you loved it? Nice. I'm going to try and carry this through.
It's goddamn freezing.
I pushed the wrong button. Ah. I'm a doofus. Just gonna make her cold over and over. Even if you have a computer appointment, you'll pay up and about. Oh, yeah. So if my doctor does phone consultations, he won't charge you. He'll just charge you for the prescription. Pick up the prescription. $25. Yeah. Marine flare. You've been eating a lot of food in here, bud. Oh my gosh, what is that? Maple syrup. Caribou maple syrup, by the looks of it. I can't pick it up though. So hi dudes. This is what we came here for. Da 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 da. Might be whiskey, yeah. $10K, wow. Yeah, I've had private surgery before, but I've got private insurance as well, just in case I wanted to have. I did have to have a procedure done that wouldn't be funded.
Let me see what you have. No!
So I did use private insurance to do that, and it cost me, I think the excess, it cost me like $250. So, but yeah. Yeah, like all of the homeschooled kids I know are pretty well adjusted. Like, and I know a lot of Rudolf Steiner kids too. They're pretty, you know, they had quite a different upbringing, but they're pretty well adjusted. What am I looking at here? Alright, make sure I dress Astrid again, but let's just get out. So yeah, that satchel I just picked up, if you're new to the Long Dark, gives you 5 kilos more carrying capacity, which is amazing. Yeah, I think the homeschooling, yeah, you have to have like a little, like all of them go to like homeschooling events where they all do stuff together and yeah. Go this way. Let's put the clothing on. Oh, she automatically wore it because of the auto-wearing thing that you do in the game. Don't know if it matters that I'm carrying the wet satchel. I don't think it'll have any effect on me. Wonder if any of these is more protective or wind. No, they're basically the same jacket, aren't they? So we'll wear this one outside for fashion. Wear the higher one on the inside. We're gonna wear the snow pants on the outside, and I forgot I was gonna repair them. Dramatic music. Boots. Oldest son is teaching him candy seed behave. Oh my gosh. Wow. You did the minimum and you never left the house. Maid's not homeschooled. Yeah, fair enough. Oh yeah, fair enough. We did think about keeping Ewan back. We're still gonna see how we go. Back before he was in his current classroom at daycare, there was a conversation about keeping him back a term and not having him start school till term 2, which is perfectly valid because in New Zealand you start as soon as possible after you're 5. So a lot of kids start throughout the year and then they actually start doing more of the more schoolwork related stuff the following year anyway. So that first year is very much a transition to school year. And so we considered doing that because of his language delay and his difficulty mainly with social interaction because he can't hear kids clearly and they can't hear him clearly. We're worried about his social interactions and stuff. But since he's moved into the classroom he's in now, he's thriving. So we probably will just send him to school on time. So we'll just see what happens. Get to program, tennis, band. Oh, cool. That sounds good. Sounds well-rounded. Alright. I was going to go counterclockwise, wasn't I? I was going to kind of go down around the map this way. End up at Thompson's. So yeah, let's head back towards sort of 3 strikes. What are our actual listed thingies? A ghostly stag. Oh yeah, the stag. That's fun. Let's go do the stag and then I'll finish for the night. I'm tired, but I've got a bit of a second wind. Yeah. I was in gifted programs when I was young. I did go to a private school from like some early years of my schooling, but then my parents couldn't afford it anymore and I didn't get the scholarship, so I moved to a more public school, and I did fine in both schools, to be honest. It's quite lucky. I just adjusted quite well. But yeah, I know that sometimes kids struggle. But yeah, the gifted stuff is hard because I think kids who've done gifted school end up as adults who expect to go really far in life, you know, and I think the more all the gifted people I know who were gifted program kids, even though I don't feel like I'm particularly like smarter than anybody else, I just picked up reading and writing stuff really quickly. All of them I know have had like a crisis of confidence in their 20s because or 30s of just being like, but I was a gifted kid. I was supposed to do amazing things, but that's not always what happens. Engaging kids, yeah, kids who need the engagement, yeah. Wonder what happens if we head towards the plane. Does she just go, oh my god, and then she can't actually open the door, or? I don't know what the IB is, sorry. Is that a particular exam, maybe? Yeah, Liv, yeah. That's the thing, like... Some kids are just really good at picking certain things up. We shouldn't put too much pressure on them. Intense program, oh wow. Ah, okay, cool. Is this the ghostly stag? Is Three Strikes all the way over here? Wow, I never would have thought Three Strikes was all the way that way. I always thought of Three Strikes in my brain being like over here. But it's way further around, isn't it? Yeah, that makes sense because the way it curves with the... Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I think I'll just go down then. And along the river. A-levels on crack. Oh, International Baccalaureate. Oh yeah, I have heard of that, yep. I might just goat down. I've goated down from here before. Sounds like torture, yeah. 6 courses plus TOK, CAS, EE. Intense, yeah. Thing is, if I'd been offered something like that, I would have been like, sign me up, because I was such a freaking, like, keen bean. And what really stopped me was that I got meningitis at 17 and I got a bit brain damaged from that. And it really, like, I had a whole year of just being completely set back and not being able to really do much at all. I was just, you know, hung out at home. I eventually got a job. But I didn't go to university because I was like, well, my brain can't cope with that kind of academia. I'll just do this call center job. And I did really well at it to the point where they changed my job to something else. And then I got another job at another company after that. And that went really well too. And then I just carried on like that for the next 20 years. So. Oh, you dodged a bullet with you did youth exchange instead, yeah. Yeah, yeah. And my dad never went through university. My dad was an extremely successful man. And he always said, you know, just look at me. I've done okay for myself. And I always felt like I would do it at some point. But yeah. I'm cold in the game, Amanda. Yeah, she's getting a little bit cold, but she's okay. She's not in the red yet, and then the red is when you really need to start giving her a fire and stuff. But I appreciate you looking out for me. I can actually go to Skeeters from here. Okay, they just make it kind of difficult to get here. I wonder what she'd say if I walked up to the plane. Whether she's even able to go through the plane right now. I'm curious, because you're not supposed to be here this early. Stressful, yeah. Yeah, I did think about I might get a degree in my 40s, but I don't know what I would do. I'd like to do sign language more officially. I'm curious now, what happens if I go here early? I'm not supposed to find these people this early. I haven't even talked to the priest yet. Oh, Oh, Amanda, you can play with her in survival mode. I usually pick to play as Astrid in survival mode. But yeah, in the first episodes of the story, you play with her ex-husband. Yeah. What happens if I do this, guys? Have you tried to do this, Troop? What does the game do? Because you're not supposed to be here. Lev, you're logged in as Corey's chair. Grew up at a university town. Locals really could afford to go there. Schola Cathedra got a doctorate in cosmetics. Oh yeah, look, it just doesn't let you do anything. And she doesn't say, oh my gosh, a plane crash or anything. She's just like, oh yeah, burning plane. Yeah, the quality's terrible. She doesn't say anything. They should at least have triggered some dialogue that she's like, oh my gosh, what a tragedy. This is terrible. There we go, now we know. You're going to uni in Europe because America's too expensive, yeah. University's insane over there. Airline frozen chicken, it was 25%, I left it there for now. Dun's chair's successful cousin, yeah. Dun's chair never amounted to anything. Academically anyway, it supports Dun's butt, so you know, we should probably applaud it for that, but... The game sends you here too for a side quest. So that item's not going to be here either, so I'm not going to bother going to. I'm just going to go my normal goat down the hill and go back to Goal on the River. Oh, my back hurts. Yeah, 15 minutes max, guys. Still, it's going to be half an hour longer than I planned to go already, so... I was going to finish at the latest 15 minutes ago, so... But this is fun, and I haven't really achieved a hell of a lot yet, so... Let's just go till the hour. And then I will go to bed. I'm very sleepy. Yeah, university here I think is... Another private. Is, I think is... Oh, here's the rope. I can just deploy the rope.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I need a new chair. Yeah, I do. I know I do. I don't remember this coal bin being here. That's very helpful. Oh, I can't remember where the rope point is though. I might just drop it. We'll do it later. Oh, it doesn't help when you're coming up here late. It's right there. It does help when you want to come up here later. So, is that it right there? Am I looking at it? You're right here. I do need to do something about you, Corey's chair. Sorry. You're hurting my back. You're old and crappy. Sorry. I don't remember where the climbing point is, guys. Is it? I think it's further around. I think I'm too lazy. You dated a professor of cultural studies. I can't remember what university costs in New Zealand, but I know it is way cheaper than anywhere in the States. I've not gone this way before. Is this gonna kill me? This looks kind of deathy. I mean, it does look doable. It's probably a bad idea. See? There's no tree. Look, it's not here. They put it in later, when you're allowed to go this way. The tree just magically falls somehow. I've done this poorly. I've made poor decisions here, my friends. Da 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 da. I'll do Tina. I'll do what Tina does and look up like it's going to help me at all. It sometimes helps. It doesn't really, but you know, I can pretend. Goes, yeah, like Grey's Anatomy when she goes to her first day of work and realizes that her boss is, well, a very senior doctor is the guy that she slept with the night before. Look, the tree's not here. Uni in Australia? Yeah, Australia and New Zealand universities are very good. We have a lot of international students. Actually, our universities are actually all struggling right now and talking about cutting staff because they haven't had anywhere near as many international students because of COVID. So, you know, you could be saving a whole university if you came out. Just kidding. New Zealand, yeah, it's pretty affordable. Alright, why am I carrying this around? Yeah. Drop a pile of clothes in the snow. You looked at Victoria, Auckland and Otago? You couldn't get federal student loans, yeah. burst into flames the second you got off the plane. Why? Because of our UV index, or because you think it's too hot? It's not really that hot here. Yeah. I don't know how recently you applied, but yeah, this just literally in the last few months they're talking about cutting all these programs because they don't have the money that they used to have. I don't think it's probably enrollments this year. I'd say it's just the steady lack of students over the last 3 years internationally that pay the higher fees, and that have led to a real deficit in the thingy-mabobs and the monies. Nephew did go to the U of O. He took something his father was paying for his education. Did not approve. Oh, that's where I left my clothes. Maybe you'll go for your masters. Yeah. Anything over 21 degrees is too hot. Well, half the year it is not that, Lev. So you've got half the year to look forward to. Though with climate change, it's definitely warmer than it used to be. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to get to 3 strikes and sleep, I think. I'm too tired. You want to be minus 12C all year round? Alrighty. I don't know where that would be, my friend. Maybe move to Svalbard in Norway. The island of Svalbard is supposed to be very cold. And they have that thing half the year where there's no light whatsoever. And the other half the year it's never dark. So... But yeah, it never gets particularly warm there. Or you can move to Iceland. Iceland never gets particularly warm. Definitely doesn't stay minus 12. Minus 12 in F. I'll let Lev convert that. Oh, you follow the Svalbard TikTok lady? Yes, I follow her too. Yes. Or Alaska or Russia. Yeah. Move to northern Canada. Yeah. Go live in the wilderness, Lev. Build a little cabin out. I followed this guy on YouTube a while ago, actually. I haven't watched him in a while. Who literally built a cabin in the wilderness. In the snow. Completely off the grid. Moved into it. Put a little log burning stove in it. Very cool. You follow people around Victoria. Cuts the torment. Yeah. Cutting Asian studies, languages, policy. Yeah, it's bananas. Yeah. Everybody's going to need those graduates. And also... They were talking, apparently according to a friend of mine, about cutting the only deaf studies program in the country. Like we have a postgraduate interpreter diploma that you can do in Auckland, but they want to, as part of the language stuff they're thinking about cutting, cut the only frickin' deaf studies course you can take in New Zealand, like at a university level. Like, there's some really banana stuff going on. And my niece is a TA at the university, and I think that they're threatening to, like, get rid of a bunch of teachers' assistants, too. Yeah. And I mean, people who are deaf don't really go and do deaf studies. It's more people who are looking to become interpreters. So it's not like we're depriving the deaf community of their own language. We're depriving them of interpreters that will help them in the hearing world. So it's it's pretty appalling stuff that I'm hearing. Yeah. So I sign with my children. My teacher's not coming tomorrow because she's unfortunately can't come. But yeah, it's like a whole part of my son's community. And what if his hearing gets worse and he does need an interpreter that isn't me? You know, that service is vital. Where the frick am I? Oh yeah, okay. It's just, yeah, all these Asian languages, like we're close to Asia. People learn these languages for like employment. Opportunities. Yeah, I can't, there's not much point teaching sign language on stream for a couple of reasons. One, you should always learn from a deaf person because you're kind of taking that employment away from a deaf person if you teach as a hearing person, and you're not always connected to because sign language evolves, and you may not be, if you're not deaf and not in the community all the time, you may not be learning like how signs have been changing. Like I am in the community because of my son, but still. And the second thing is New Zealand sign language is extremely different to every other sign language that you would find useful. British and Irish Sign Language has a 75% crossover with New Zealand Sign Language. Australian Sign Language has like an 80 to 85% crossover. But American Sign Language has like a 30% crossover. So most of my viewers are American. Just chose a very strange route here. Most of my viewers are American and would find it of no use. Yeah, sign languages are all different all around the world. There's a French Sign Language and American Sign Language have much more crossover. You guys sign your alphabet with one hand, we sign it with two. So yeah, there's no real help. I do have a redeem in my points if you wanted to redeem me signing something. But yeah, they're different languages and they have different language sentence structure. You'll find that when people who are deaf learn English as their second language, because most of them have learned sign as a first language, they write their sentences in the wrong order. You know, they're still trying to learn how English works, because I don't ask, what is your name? I ask, your name what? Like, I don't ask, where are you going? I say, you going where? Like, it's got its own structure and everything. I can sign a rainbow for that song, you know, I can sign a rainbow. Is I sign rainbow, can I? Like, it's not as straightforward, unfortunately, as just signing English in order. There is signed English, but it's a different way of doing things. Right, so she can't carry the rifle anymore, which I don't love because I don't know what I'm going to... Oh, thanks for the song. I don't know what I'm going to run into while I'm traveling. Yeah, that's the thing. People think deaf people are stupid because they're not necessarily using the language. Well, facial expression plays a huge amount into sign languages, so that doesn't surprise me. With that, raising your eyebrows means something by itself. Because you can't, if I sign what, where, how, why, when, and I do it without frowning, I'm not really asking the question. Yay, 3 strikes. Idea. Children of a Lesser God. Ah, that does ring a bell, yeah. The Coda film, recent film Coda, was very good. It's based on a French film where a child of deaf adult is Coda. Oh, for frick's sake, woman. You keep walking on these slopes and spraining your wrists. And she wants to be a singer, but her parents don't know how to support her because they can't hear her sing and they don't understand why she would want to do that and why she wouldn't want to follow them into the family business. And it's really good. I really enjoyed it. It's got really good deaf actors in it, like Marlee Matlin, and the guy was, I think it was nominated for Oscars or won some Oscars. But yeah, it's a really sweet film. What does the mission say for the stag? Does it have to be nighttime? Go to the Ghost Stag's clearing. Okay, well, we'll go to the clearing. We'll just see. I think I remember doing it, spending the night in the snow shelter. Let's go find it. I think it's just over here. Oh, the subtitles, yeah. I mean, we just have subtitles on now as a family, just as a for my son. Like, they're just always on. But yeah. I'm just so used to captions now. I feel really weird when I watch something without them. She's a good singer. Where's the snow shelter? It's around here somewhere. Yeah, sometimes help, and sometimes help people with lots of different reasons, not just deaf. It's just if you're even remotely neurodivergent, you know, if you're any traits of that whatsoever. Where's the snow shelter? Oh, is it all the way up over there? I think I can see it over there. Do you see what I mean? Was that over there? Yeah, you're cold. I know. It's jog. You're used to reading, yeah. You just... Oh, okay. I find it really good for my brain because I'm brain damaged because of meningitis. So the only real problems I have are tired. Like, I get tired easier. My memory's not amazing at times. Just for certain things, like certain things I can really hone in on, but other things just leave my brain. really easily, and I lose my train of thought a lot. But yeah, I find subtitles really help me to, because oh, there's another crow here waiting here. I'm sure that wasn't a thing before. And I find the subtitles helps my brain put two and two together and process what people are saying. Yeah, and hi Hobbitses. Yeah, the yeah, automatically makes you rest. There we go. It's really good for people with autism, non-verbal kids. Yeah. Here we go. Go stag.
I can't believe it.
I don't want to kill it. I don't think you can kill it. I think I tried one time and I don't think you can. But it's beautiful, the white stag. I don't want to kill it. It's too pretty. Anyway, let's go to 3 strikes. I don't need to sleep to save, I just remembered. I can save whenever I want. Run free, my friend. Yeah, let's just save. Let's just do it. We'll save right here. I always like to have a second save, so let's just save. Wait a minute, back up. We just swap between the 2 saves. But thanks everybody for hanging out with me. I am way too tired. Oh, my shortcut keys aren't working. Don't know why. I'm way too tired to keep going, I'm afraid. So we are going to quit. We are going to find someone to raid. I'm going to go to bed. Is there loot? Yeah, I can get it. There's definitely loot in 3 strikes itself. So I shall go back there and have a look. Let's fade the music back in. Let's find someone to raid and we'll say our thank yous. Let's have a look. I'm so tired. Oh my god, I'm dead tired. I'm going to just crash into bed and go straight to sleep, which is going to be nice. Let's raid Kimmy. Kimmy must have just started. They've got barely anybody there. Oh, and the snow shelter. Oh, I didn't think you could pick anything up. I'll buy the snow shelter. Yeah, I'll get it next time. Let's raid Kimmy. Kimmy is a fantastic The Long Dark player. If you like this game, he is amazing at it. And a very kind and considerate person. So well worth the follow if you don't follow him already. Thanks very much to Goofy Car for following. Lev for the gift sub to Goofy Car. Troop for the gift sub to Frodo. And for fundraising the Untitled Goose Game Challenge, which I'll be playing in a few weeks. The sound redeems the follow from Ghost7774. I also got a shout out from Grumbles the Dwarf a couple of days ago, and if you ever lurk, Grumbles, I really appreciate you doing the shout out. I don't know why you did it, because I wasn't in your stream, though we know each other because we both did a charity stream, so maybe they did a bunch of different shout outs for people who did charity streams together. So anyway, let's go see Kimmy. I'll see you guys sometime tomorrow, maybe tomorrow afternoon, like 12 hours from now. 13 hours from now, I'll do a little short stream. Otherwise, I'll be back on Thursday night. Thursday night, we're doing a bit more Sims, a bit more XCOM 2. Then I'm going to leave XCOM 2 for a while and call it a day with XCOM 2 and go back to it maybe in a few months. Got some more Sims to do. And yeah, we'll continue with Wintermute for all the other TLD streams and see how far we get. And then I'm going to do some more puzzles with Burb soon too, so that's exciting. But yeah, take care of yourselves, friends. Always lovely to see you and hang out with you. And I'll see you again soon. Let's raid. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye.